Alright, man. Let's play some Beatrix. Let's play just a little bit of Beatrix. Should be a good time. I am sleep deprived. So honestly, I'm glad that we're playing Beatrix and not like Percival or Nier or something like that. Bee 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 boop bee 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 bee. Alright, let's do this. Yep. Grab this. Put it there. Not like that. Right there. There you go. Kill that guy. Take this. And do that. Move this over here. And we should be good to go. There we go. That should be good. Been watching you for a bit now, and your content helped me get to S rank. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it, man. And congrats on getting to S rank as well. That's a crazy way to say hi, Ophidian, but hello. Yeah, congrats on getting to S there, man. What did I do? What did I do wrong? What did I do to deserve such violent treatment? All right, man. Let's play some Beatrix. We can get her theme in here. It's not so bad. How are you today? I'm doing well, Shelby. How are you? Well, I'm doing well, but I am EP. I had a very fun night last night. I went out with some friends and things like that. But like, I got home at 4 a.m. and then I got home at 4 a.m. and then I went to bed at like 7 or something like that, 7:30. I am only somewhat ashamed. I'm only somewhat ashamed to admit that that part of the reason that I went to sleep so late is because I was trying to get a better ogre recap for the Champions Meet, which I think has already started, but it's all right. It's fine. It panned out. I did in fact get my best candidate so far. Where's Beatrix, man? But yeah, I'm a little bit EP today. I got Parrish yesterday in a Azure exhibition. Buy nothing. Oh, I see. Worth it? Very worth it. She's like 1140 speed, medium S, and turf S. More than enough stamina. Something like 700 power before the turf S. I'm pretty happy. Zeta. We beat up on Zeta because that's what the Yuri tells me we must do. Congrats on Ogre, made another gold chip. I need to make a better. My gold chip is fucking like ass. I think I'm gonna spend some borrow runs today trying to make a gold chip. I have to figure out what a good parent is for her. I think Major Orion's pretty good, right? Because like, well, I guess actually, I mean, gold chip with her unique and every like maybe she can use like red shift and stuff like that. Like a red shift and a Major Orion, like a Marzensky or a Major Orion. Either one is probably fun. Yeah, we can just go. There's nothing to remember about Beatrix, surely, right? We just go, we do things, and it works. Probably fine.
What you waiting for?
What you waiting for? So yeah, I think I want a better gold chip. How does Beatrix slowdown work? So when she lands her command grab, she gets 1 charge of clock, or when she gets to SSBA range, like, you know, if she gets below 30%, right now I have it always there because we're in training mode. But if she gets to below 30% health, she gets it continuously, but it's like a gauge. She like gets a stock, she uses it, and then it charges back up. And if she hits you with any EX special, then you get slowed down, and it lets her get better combos if she has the clock up. Raw dog playing B, just like everyone else. Oh, we did a little bit of labbing, but that was like, you know, that was like a week ago now or something. But I don't know. She seems, it just makes sense, right? I probably remember things. I hope. We'll see. We'll see if I'm too EP for my own good. So EP, I can't even play Beatrix. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot Beatrix does have the mind control ray that makes everybody wants to mash. Yep, mash upon her. Oh, yep. I don't know what it is, man. People just are terrified of this lady. They will do everything in their power to mash out of her shit. I assume it's the command grab, but like, you'd think the command grab wouldn't be like that scary. It's not like that good of a command grab, but it really does. No one, in my experience, in S rank, S plus at least, no one sat still against this lady. And we'll see if that, oh, it's supposed to be fireball, but it was on cooldown. We'll see if that experience continues, I suppose. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. So far it has been. We live these. What? Huh? What? Yeah, no, for sure. That's what I thought was gonna happen there. What? Terrorist hitboxes? Did he DP? He DP'd into my DP, but I have more invuln than him or something? What happened there? I actually don't know. I like almost want to consult the tapes. Alright, you have to do the follow-up for the to get the guy. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm just gonna do this. Bad combo, but the point is I want to leave him on no brave points. Though I maybe could have killed him had I actually done a good combo, but it's fine. Did you DP second? I'm almost certain I DP'd first, which is why I'm confused. He's stronger than me. I would have plugged right then and there. That's true. You know what? Shout out to the Sandy for having the mental of a giant. Of a true champion. JU is our cross-up button, right? Yeah, yeah. And what a cross-up button it is. Very reliable. Okay. He's respecting us a little bit more now, which to me just means now I can kill him and actually start command grabbing him. So it's all an American reset, baby. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There. That's enough. Me when Beatrix does anything. That's enough. Oh, I didn't confirm it. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. What? This character's weird, man. She just, I don't know what it is. Maybe this is just, I mean, some people are saying this is the best character in the game. I think he's very good. I think maybe there's some of that is just like, you know, just because Koji won Evo does not mean this is the best character in the game. But like, if it just makes everyone play like a fool, maybe it is the best, you know? Maybe she is the best character in the game if no one can play the game when she's on screen. I did not factor in her mind control ray in my ranking of Beatrix previously, you know? I did not factor in the fact that you just literally, you know, people just forget the controls of the video game when Beatrix is on screen. Ow. Ow. I say that, the Sandalphon is beating my ass now. 1 sec. Lock in. Lock up, twin. Start digging in your butt, twin. Oh, boy. Ah, so true. Oh, I'm trying to get CX to master and have reviewed your vids to learn his OP corner loop. It's very good, yeah. That shit will get you, like, if you know, with decent enough fundies, that shit will get you to master by itself. I'm not gonna fuck with you. As long as you can get them to the corner, that loop will get you out of S++ nearly by itself. DP. Oh, right, okay, he's mashing after my far out. Which makes sense, it's a fair place to match, so. Whoa, I was walking back and I was still in throw range! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. The Brave counter bait got my ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was not expecting the delay from Sandy there. Oh! There's a second, he clashed with like the strike hitbox, I guess? There's a strike hitbox on that shit? Uh-oh. I mean, put it on the board, right? We had a board of how many times people got robbed by Clock. He's not dead, though. Oh, no, he's not an element, so he's not dead. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Based already. I wanted to do riding free. I was just hitting the riding free button. Oh, damn. I was so ready to rob his ass. Habrick, I want to say thank you. I did try some of your Seahawks stuff for mix-up and getting in extra hits after I do empty paw when I get the opponent in the corner. Nice. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, well. Well, I guess that Sandy's mental was not as strong as we thought it was. That's tough. Crazy that that's when he decided to leave. Was it? I guess it was getting a little laggy there too in his defense. He collected his W and left. He didn't want to get robbed in broad daylight again. Unfortunate. That was me not believing in riding free hard enough. Oh no. What's up, man? How's it going? That's tough. Not like this. Oh, honestly, I saw him standing still. I was like, I guess he's just gonna like plug and go, but I heard Sandalphon. I went, there's not that many. There's not that many Sandalphons on the ladder, man. There's only 2 ways this ends. You know, I'm making his decision to one and done seem much more reasonable right now. Oh, my far up whiffed. Okay, wait, hold on. You thought he could escape? The game has a funny, very fucked up sense of humor often, I feel. Oh! Yeah, I've been getting caught by that a lot. I tried to use Fireball there. We have very, similar timings when we decide to do some fuck shit, but he's been he's been catching me. Okay. No, sir. Oh, I did fully commit for the command grab, but he actually DP'd that time. Nice. Bro's stuck in this match till he plays the whole 3 sets. It'd be really funny if he wins this one and dones again, and then we get matched into each other again. I think that would be very fun. Though if he wins 2 in a row, he might be like, you know what, I can just beat this guy, and he might stay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That's not a combo. DP is it? Okay, sure. I gotta start like baiting DPs and BCs against this Sandy. Probably should use medium Thunderbird a little bit more too. Oh, I don't know, Fireball, my bad. Okay, sure. What? They made the rest of that a mid. Oh, I'm 2Ling, I think. No, I'm not. Then we should get a UL EX. If not, who do you think will benefit from an EX? I mean, I think it would be cool to get an EX for like everyone eventually, but I don't know. I think a lot of the characters that are maybe a little bit less, like, it's weird. You could give them more popular characters at EX just because that'll be like your sort of best. People will be the most excited about that. But you could also give the characters that don't see as much play like a more interesting, kind of flavor and see if you can make them more popular. They started with, you know, the free-to-play character, Jita, and the most popular character in the game. So I assume they're going to keep going down the, you know, making EXs for popular characters routes, but we shall see, I suppose. Oh, nice block! Oh, not a great punish, but good block, certainly. Fair enough. Okay, wait. Gamba, do you think he's gonna leave?
Saying there's a right or wrong way to drink coffee.
It kind of makes sense that Sandalphon would want to dumb Beatrix too, because he hates how she drinks her coffee, right?
Sugar. That's not a beverage. It's a...
Oh, age check failed. It's true. It's true. Yeah, I did not notice until the Sandalphon left that it was like 4 rollback frames. Oh! Her 2U is a little smaller. Minus frames into DP. Her 2U is a little bit smaller than I give it credit for, I will say. I keep expecting it to be. Whoa. Stay still. Yeah, medium Thunderbird I think is going to be really good against the Sandy to force him to do something. Oh, wait, Wait, what? Wait, huh? Wait. He can't throw there, can he? I'm +2 there, right? And she's got a 5-frame close out. What happened? Did I just, like, mess up my timing? I must have. Whoa, wait, huh? What's not a beverage? Beatrix takes too much sugar in her coffee. Una would still be a unicorn with EX, probably. Oh, it's, I mean, wait, I was in the corner, you're in close L distance, no? I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This feels familiar, I'm not gonna lie to you. We believed in the art of Sun Tzu, you're never minus if you're not a bitch. That's fair. That's like pretty true. Embert is +4? Yeah, okay, okay. So I definitely just, I just hit my close L way too late. That was just me. It recovers faster than I give it credit for, and I hit my button too late. Is what happened there. Did he say son of a? Son of a! Perish, perish. Oh, he did the medium one. It's straight up punishable. So true. Bonk, bonk. I don't really like how I'm spending my brave points here, but... Well, I mean, if I could spend them to kill the Sandalphon, then we shall do that, certainly. Oh, can I? I don't think he's dead, man.
Nope.
Okay.
Now.
Oh! Dude, no confirm, but that was still a good find on the hit there. Owie, I'll take that. Oh, nice bait! You know, you gotta hand it to him. You gotta hand it to him. He didn't want to fight the Beatrix, but he did kill her. You do gotta hand it to him. Or it was rollback? Well, that's why that might be why I hit my button not in time, right? But the point is that I still didn't hit my button in time, regardless of what reason caused it. Sandy can cuss, no one pays enough attention for him to notice. That was Beatrix, who went like, son of a... Do you agree a good chunk of wellness players are carried by him? I think I disagree with the fundamental premise.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Yeah. What qualifies as carried? Yeah, yeah. I think I disagree with the fundamental premise. Dude, I saw Sandalphon again. I was like, okay, this guy, he can get a break now. It's fine. He does not want to fight Beatrix. It's a different Sandy. We're fine. This is, by the way, you like never see this guy. The more I fight Williams, the more I hate him. Fighting him as Lucy just sucks. I think most people are carried by their character outside. Like, everyone is getting knowledge checked at every, like, most levels of play, right? I feel like the only times where you don't get away with knowledge checks on your character is, like, High Master. Unironically. So, to that extent, like, everyone is getting more out of their character than their skill sets should allow at everywhere besides, like, GM play, basically. So, yeah, I think... Like, yes, but I disagree with, like, I think everyone is carried by every character. Would you agree that people riding horses are carried by them? Yes, yes, I do think so. I do think so. Playing Grand Blue for as long as I have, discovered every character in this game has some flavor of bullshit, and no one should feel bad for using the tools given to you. See, the like true brain expansion was you realize that this isn't Grand Blue, it's fighting games. And in fact, when you realize that it's not just fighting games, it's competitive games. In competitive games where you have different toolkits available to you, all of them are designed to, you know, whatever extent they can to different balance levels and stuff like that to allow you to win. And to do that, they have to take away options from your opponent in certain circumstances or make those options worse. And that is viewed as bullshit by a lot of people. Turns out in competitive games, you will have the option to attempt to win, and you should probably do so. Oh, Breathless. I will say that Sandalphon kind of did overcome the Beatrix mind control ray, I think. It's one of the main reasons that worked out pretty well for him. Oh, nice roll. What the? That's fair. Rolling through B Fireball to punish. Shouldn't have J-U'd. Never punished, though. Oh, can't spot. He could have gotten a combo off that, too, by the way. Oh, shit. It's got more limited range than I gave it credit for. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, boy. What do I do here? Like this? I tried to use raw super. Oh, no. I've made a horrible mistake. Okay, no, I'm fine. I'm never punished. The Sandy's all like to grab. It's a good move. Regular throw is good shit. I'm uninformed. What's the Beatrix mind control rate? For some reason, everyone that fights, like, people just match on Beatrix way more than every other character we've played to master so far. And it's been across players and across ranks. And I assume it's because they're afraid of the command grab. Which, like, fair. But it's like, it's been a phenomenon, man. People are just terrified of letting this character actually do her thing in the corner. And I'm not even blaming them, because if you don't, she does this. And now guess what? She's really expeditiously, dare I say. Has a lot of S plus B been doing command grabs? I don't know. It happened. It's so far. I mean, it happened in S plus plus immediately as well. That Sandalphon eventually calmed down, and that's what I think started to win him those games. Oh, whoa! Close H into HDP is. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. What was that? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bro, like, confirmed his combo with HDP. Beatrix just makes people panic, I think. Bonk, bonk. I always struggle with Earth Sandy as Beatrix. Yeah, Earth is definitely the Sandalphon for this matchup. Right? This is one of the few Earth Sandalphon in neutral matchups, I think. My friend got me back into Grand Blue and it's been so 50-50. That's a shame. Little trick I do once they're ready for it is if you 2L, hold forward, and command grab, it's like 3 Delta Clock almost every time. So true. Yeah, a tick throw. That's very fair. My culture is not your Halloween costume. Does the point system change when you hit Master like SF does? Yes, but and unfortunately, unlike SF6, it is not an MMR system. It's more of like, it's this like accumulation of like these gems. And above 500, you're sort of in an uncapped queue. Below 500, you're in the sort of, the safer pool, I guess. I love big bodies, so I tried Wellness just to have the worst experience I've ever had in this game, and then I tried Galliot and she was so boring. Well, that's rough. I mean, good news is, you could try Vasaraga's real good right now if you want to play another big body. Ladiva's a lot better than she's ever been. Rasuja kind of counts. She's pretty good too. So there's, if there's other big bodies for you to try, if such a thing interests you. Play Sora's? He's adjacent. Also, I only go against the laggiest players, so I watch something hits, but no, it doesn't hit. That is unfortunate if you can't get good connections. Mind Control Ray? Yeah, people mash on Beatrix an insane amount. I assume it's because of the command grab, but we've had enough different matches at this point that like it's a stated phenomenon. Oh, Fettiel in Season 3, trust. Going from Seox to Wellness felt like going from Meth to Fent. I don't even know. Like which one of those is? I'm no expert. Is one of those supposed to be worse? Wanda Hoy. Oh. Speaking of some laggy matches, hello Wellness. It's gonna make the knee a little bit harder to react to. Is my main issue. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Paris Ramirez. There's the Mind Control Ray at work. Yep. I mean, what can you say, right? The Mind Control Ray is a nasty thing. Mr. Pobra in Spanish means Mr. Broke. Ah. You see? Again, he's scared of the command grab, I assume, so it makes sense, but like... Yeah, I mean, I dropped my combo, I just woke up mash again. Right? Never with any other character in the entire history of everything have like so many different people mashed on me so consistently. It's not just like, oh, this is a masher. It's like everyone does this. Now this, to be fair, so far is a pretty extreme example. Okay, this is a pretty. It's not been this bad usually, I will say. This Wellness is he's doing like a challenge or something. But like a similar level of mashing has been very common. If you read 22M, do you think you can Thunderbird Wellness? You have to be pretty quick, but yes, you could. He's mashing. Yeah, this Wellness is really scared. But, some level of like, oh wow, that's the hit effect on that? So true. Some level of like, 50% of the time they mash on Wake Up has been relatively common, in a way that it usually really is not in S++ especially, right? Oh, okay. Let's just take his brave points, I guess. I've hated everyone this season. I'm hoping for Meg to be fun. I don't have faith in Ilsa because she has a gun and she'll 100% be a zoner. Maybe. People are saying she could be like Noelle from Blaze Blue. That's not really a zoner, if you think about it. Wanda Hoy! Please block Wellness, I'm begging you. Listen.
Battle 2.
If I was playing Wilness, I wouldn't want to block either, okay? I stand by this Wilness's right to mash his buttons. I think it's very... I think he's earned that right. I think his ancestors fought for that right, and we should respect it. Oh, God. He does not seem to have anti-airs so far, so I kind of want to just jump at him and hope for the best. Yep. Haha! Hey, Wilness, the character, is having a really good time. Isn't that all that matters? I actually don't know how to convert off Thunderbird, I'm discovering. Okay, wait, okay, maybe I need to remember a corner combo. Maybe I do need to come up with... I mean, if the mind control ray keeps being that effective, then we definitely don't. But, like... Sandy feels too basic, Galleon is too boring, and Wilness is too clunky. That's really unfortunate, man. I've loved all 3 of the DLCs so far. But, obviously, it's very subjective. Maybe I need to remember a corner combo. Maybe maybe I'm too sleep deprived to just hop on ranked right away. Because I have not hit a single fucking... Like, a single continuous combo, I don't think. Delta Clock, default. Okay. So, we launched with Thunderbird, right? 1, 2, this. We can do like 1, 2, 3 or something and end it off there. But if I want to go into Super, then it's 1, 2, 3, that? No. Is it this, that, 1, 2, Fireball into Super, right? Yes. Okay. That works well enough. Corner combos are for the governable, we simply reset. Fury X as good as Cat? Maybe. That's good enough. I can give you something easy if you want. I think I just needed to like remember what buttons combo off Thunderbird was really my problem. Yeah. You can heavy RS, heavy super. The raw super is so much damage though. You think Meg would have water-based moves? I assume the shark is going to shoot a bubble out of his mouth at some point. Would you say Install Vera is better Cat now after the buffs? I mean, you could have argued... Install Vera was... In many ways, you could have argued Install Vera was Cat with an air dash last patch. And then they buffed her, right? Hello, Vera. Speak of the devil. Are you affected by the mind control ray as well? Sharknado with Meg calling it? That'd be funny. Would they have to, like, pay someone to do that? Would they have to, like, get licensing rights? Oh! This Vera seemed like they were more patient, so I tried to hit him with the mind control. Or with the anti mind control tech of actually running up and command grabbing them. There you go. Yeah. That's the problem, is people who aren't hit by the mind control ray, we just make them really wish that they were. By mashing on them. And then they regret their decisions instantly. That's not a hit confirm. That's my wife. Perish. Anyway.
A worthy foe.
I wouldn't think Vera would fear the mind control because she has something similar. Her command grab is reactable though, it's very different, right? The problem with Beatrix's command grab is it's a guess every time she runs at you. Unless you're like, you can find a way to fuzzy it or something, which is possible, but tough because of the speed and how similar the speed is of a lot of her moves. My blade, it hungers? For Catalina! Oh, okay. Spacing out riding free to not be as punishable. We fuck with it heavy. Perish. Oh, nice. Oh. Oh, good interrupt. My god. Perish though. Tap the glass a little bit, make him panic. Put it on the board. What is that? Is that like number 11? How many times have we robbed someone with H clock already? It's like 9 or 10 or 11 or something like that. H riding free into SSBA. It's the world's truest combo, I fear. Hey, it's still plus. What the hell? Oh, no. What am I talking about? That's minus. Holy shit. Whoa. Why did I just have pre-patch Beatrix? I just had pre-patch Beatrix shit. I was like, that's plus. Wait. No. It hasn't been for a long time. that's I don't know what just happened to me. We fit ourselves with the mind control, right? Yeah. I actually don't know what I was doing there in my head, but it was not good. Bonk. That that hit? I wasn't even ready. I was like, oh fuck, they blocked it. They got me. What is happening? Okay, I think I've hit myself with a mind control ray. I think you guys are right. You don't spot dodge that. That's a bad idea. You block it and punish. If you spot dodge it, Vera will often be plus enough to actually punish you for it. For your crimes. Nice. No confirms. We take those. Gah. Vera, go. I mean... Yeah. Beatrix brain rot? For real. Beatrix should be able to dive midair? No, I don't think so. When's the Vein to master run? You know, we're running out of characters. It'll be soonish, hopefully. Darkane. Bonk, bonk, bonk. We got the wall bounce from here? Yes, we do. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That damage isn't so bad if you think about it. Could be worse. Oh yeah, I far H'd. My mediums, I don't think the problem is I don't think my mediums are gonna compete with Vera's mediums. What the? Perish. Ramirez, even. Get command grabbed because you're too patient. And it works like a fucking charm. Not so patient anymore. Cool. These mediums are not great. Yeah, they're like, okay, her 2M is not very good at all. Her 4M's okay. It's just, yeah, but Vera's are exceptional, right? So my mediums are not gonna be fucking with Vera's, I don't think. Remember the start of the video saying that you can get anybody into Masters? It's so true. What do you mean by this? Ow, ow, ow. Oh, hello, Ophidia. Thank you for the 500 bits. GG's, Sir Vera. Here, GG's, GG's. What do you have in mind, Ophidia? Beatrix, make me think on Beatrix is very rude of you, but I appreciate the 500 bits. It's actually considered the other way around. 4M is bad and 2M is meh, but not great. Oh, I should have downloaded the hitbox mod. We might do that after we get Beta Master, actually. Might take a quick 2-minute break and do that. I could have sworn her 2M is like kind of stubby, if I remember correctly. 9-frame 4M with like decent range, I feel like is okay. It's not great, but it works. So keep Delta Clock available at all times. Okay, so what you're saying is, if I don't have Delta Clock or if I'm not at SSBA, I have to do a command grab. I have to be constantly going for command grab, right?
Believe in victory.
So far, what was the easiest and hardest character to get to master? Gran was easiest. So the ranked rework happened, obviously, but like, even include, like, see just how long it took me to actually feel like I understood how to play the character. I mean, Oladiva was obviously the hardest, and Vasaraga was the second hardest, and, right? Because your first character to master is always going to be the most difficult. But, like, adjusting for that, probably Nier was the hardest. So I can't use any EX specials, basically. I have to have Delta Clock and not use any EXs. Whoa! Good reaction. That means I can still do this, but yeah, I can't use any EX specials, which is more than a little unfortunate. Video had nothing to do with it, but it was very funny. Alright. Whoa! Should have rolled through that. Okay. Bonk! Bonk! You can use EX, but you just have to refill. Oh, okay, okay. So as soon as I gotcha. So I have to immediately run up grab, and then I have to, if I use it, I have to immediately like go for clock again. Gotcha. So here I can use an EX special. I would just have to immediately go for command grab again if I choose. Oh, that's bad. Getting my EX special blocked is probably the worst thing that could happen there. Yeah, so the only thing we can do now is try and go for the command grab. Oh, I tried right there. She mashed on me. Nice. Maybe it's just easier to not use EX specials, to be real with you. Well, I say that. Command grab at your earliest convenience? I like the idea that we always need to have Delta Clock up. Ow. Vicky EX when? I imagine the DLC are going to be way later, right? Oh, shit. Nice. Cheese to meet you, for real. Which hitbox frame mod is it? I can never tell which is the right one. Aegersont GBVSR frame meter mod. Yeah, if you wait till I get Beta Master here, you will, which I mean shouldn't be. It should be like an hour or something, probably. I will show it to you immediately, expeditiously. Missed me. Nice. There's clock up. Oh. Right, 6XL into that's not gonna connect. More of a white woman 4L situation. And step. Okay. Are you dead? Yes. Oh no! Combo limit! I thought you didn't have that as a thing. I thought that wasn't a mechanic that Beatrix had to worry about. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I have to get clock up is the thing, so I have to kill her with a command grab. I guess I could just, like... Yeah, they know. They know. They know. I couldn't really do anything about that. The Vicala was clearly going to guess command grab, and I have to command grab. EX Vicala should be Exert Faust. Could be fun. Combo limit is much more real to be nowadays. I guess so, with the fireball launching. The mind control ray betrayed us. Yeah, this is a very unfortunate restriction here. To have clock up if I don't. Because it means that the mind control ray works directly against me. Where normally everyone's scared of the command grab, so I can just kill them. I can just meaty them and they die. Now, I have to actually play into them being scared of the mind control ray. Yeah, like, I can't do anything. Yeah, I can't. I actually cannot do anything about this, I fear. Vicala played so nice. I mean, yeah, for sure. Oh, wait. Can't catch me. How do I guess I have to catch one of their spot dodges. Okay, or that. That works. Fuck. Well, no, I have to command grab them again. Oh, no, I guess I am on SSBA. When I'm on SSBA, I'm free. I forgot about that part. Oh, nice. I tried to roll, but obviously they used the light dormouse. What is the skill gap between S+? Why is the skill gap between S+ and S++ so huge? I've demoted from and got promoted to S++ like 20 times with Sieg and Sora's, rage queued, and now sitting in S+1. Yeah, this is how the rank system works for every letter grades. Maybe this is the first one where the new required skill gap is like above you and you actually have to go through the process of like learning and improving and stuff like that. And maybe you like kind of breeze your way through here, but every letter to every other letter, when you enter it, immediately you can be fighting like the ones of that letter. It doesn't restrict you to fighting like the fives. So, you know, you just got out of S+, and now you're suddenly like you're fighting an S++ 1 immediately or some shit like that, right? So it's just kind of how it's gonna work. Ow. I'm allowed to wake up DP. I don't have to wake up command grab, I think. I did try to command grab her right there, and again, she's very on to me. Snap! I still can win. Wake up DP, okay? Yeah. Okay, wait. Amazing. Alright, clock's up. Now we just use the mind control ray, and we don't need our EX specials, probably. Yeah, see? Who the fuck needs an EX special? Not me. Yeah. See? Who needs an EX special, man? Not me. I could have killed her there. I was not expecting for that to be how that worked. Uh-oh. I thought I hit her. I did not think I didn't hit her. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah. That's way easier, honestly. Just land the command grab and then don't use any EX specials is going to be way easier to win, I think. I've heard if you get to like S++3, the game tries sticking you with S++3 and higher. That has not really been my experience, but maybe. Maybe I haven't been paying attention. Maybe it's a recent change? Nice. Oh, I should have command grabbed after the roll. Like that. Okay, now we just don't use any EXs. Easy. Unless they'll kill. Should be rolling through Vicala's pressure, not jumping. Oh, I thought you would spot dodge? You rolled. I was running up to try and beat the spot dodge. They switched it up. Okay, I really should not be raging striking this Vicala and block strings. They just spot dodge, even like not reactively. That's a really bad idea. It's incredibly annoying because I get demoted to S+, get matched with someone, steamroll them, get to S++5, match with someone, lose a set, demote, and rinse and repeat. Yep. You're stuck, right? You are too good for S+1, but not good enough for S++5. That is a very common experience. Don't worry about it. That happens to everyone at some point. It happens to people multiple times in a lot of the... Happens to people often. Often it happens to them multiple times throughout the climb. Bonk. But yeah, it's not like you being like weird or bad or anything. It's very normal. Don't worry about it. Oh, you can't roll the fellas. You can't roll the fellas. I forgot.
Grabbed, comma, nerd.
Howie, you can't roll the fellas. Right. That's my bad. Rev Scourger, by the way. Thanks for the follow. Bonk, bonk, bonk. All my Galleon and Wellness matches have been Masters and not a single person under Master. And you're an S++? All my fellows. Yeah, you cannot roll the fellows, I fear. That was a crucial mistake. But yeah, generally, I don't know. If you're like...
Here begins Fate's episode.
There's many like stages to it, right? You get to the point where, you know, you steamroll the S+1s, and then maybe you can stay in S++ for like a couple of matches before you demote, kind of thing, you know? And then you can fully survive in there, but then you can't climb. You're kind of like stuck. You're like, your win rate's about even. We still have to do that. We're still on the same meta here, by the way. We're stuck with Ophidian's restriction for one more set. But yeah, like maybe your win rate's like even, and then like slowly you start climbing, and then you get to like you maybe hit a plateau at like S++4 or something. But yeah, like that is a very natural and normal part of how the rank system in this game is developed. I'm still not a super big fan of that part, but oh well. Just don't use any EX specials. Keep Delta Clock up. Unless they'll kill.
Grabbed, comma, nerd.
Like this, like right here we can definitely do it. Yeah, because he's just dead. Only as Voss, I'm only S+5. Wait, so you're S+5 getting matched into Masters? What's happening there? I don't get it. Ow, ow, ow. Maybe I haven't gotten enough sleep last night and you're making a lot more sense. But you're an S+5 and your only matches are Masters? You get grabbed, by the way. Bonk. Okay, this? Oh wait, no, we're below, we're at SSBA range. We can play normally now. We are unlocked, unshackled, even, dare I say. In quick match? Oh, quick match. I mean, quick match just isn't ranked, yeah. Right? I'm pretty sure quick match just isn't ranked. If you want to play people of your skill level, play ranked. Howdy, hello, T-Spin.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
He mashed. To be fair, I tried to hit close elves. It didn't exist. It didn't come out. All right, and then we command grab her. She'd never expected 2 in a row. She did. Yeah, quick match is just not ranked, I thought, right? Or am I wrong? I mean, I don't use it very much, but I'm pretty sure it's just straight up not a ranked matchmaking queue. What in the super jump on minus frames? Okay. Yeah. I cannot. Okay. The problem is, see, the mind control ray is activated, and now I can't command grab this Vera. That's my only hope. I gave up the Wraithing Strike because I wanted to command grab her. Okay. Empty jump command grab. Gotta pull out some grappler tricks, but it works nonetheless. Oh, Jesus. Casuals annoys me, but it helps a lot of people, so good it's there. I just personally despise it. I don't know why you despise it, but yeah, I mean, casual match is going to be probably you fighting people way better than you, or you smurfing on people. It's not, it doesn't even attempt to be skill-based matchmaking, to my understanding. Okay, we gotta get fancy with it to get this clock up. When the mind control ray is up. Okay. Oh, I gotta command grab her again, or get down to SSBA. I don't know if I can do either. Oh, shit. Okay, well, so much for command grabbing her. Okay, well, we're in SSBA now, at least. Oh, right, he's got an air dash. My god. What does B's clock do? Like, I see her here, clock has effects more than it actually does. If she has clock up and she hits you with an EX special, you get a slowdown, which lets her combo in the mid-screen way better and get generally better confirms off her EX specials. Like, riding free does not normally freeze you in the air like that, as I'm sure you've noticed when you get hit by it. That, like, effect where they get frozen in the air afterwards is clock, where I can do follow-ups in the mid-screen off riding free. I just can't, the mind control, right? I can't command grab her ever. Oh god, I can't do it, man! I need to get clock up. Okay, I can only fight this Vera in SSBA range, I guess. Oh, they didn't even do the combo, they did a reset. That was funny. Can you please, like, chip me into SSBA range or something? Perfect. Thank you. Oh. Okay, put it on the board. Another one loses to clocked up riding free. Casual does not have any skill-based matchmaking? Yeah. That's like the 15th time that's happened or something. I mean, it really is just, it's one of the best ways to come back in the entire video game, right? It's just, you know, you have to be in SSBA range most of the time to get clock anyway, so you do this. 1, 2, 3, SSBA in the mid-range, and yeah, it's unreactable combo into SSBA that's a low, so if you catch him walking back, and it's just like a nice clean like 6.5k or something, whatever this is. Yeah. In ranked, it's not any better. I'll go against like 6 opponents who will counter every little button press I make. Are those people also master rank? Because like it's gonna be better, right? If you're struggling with people in your rank, that's one thing. But like a master, like if you're like an S+ fighting a master rank, you actually have about 0% chance of winning, right? It will certainly be better if you're fighting other S+'s who are just beating you. It's fortunate how it goes. You go up and don't really have a good way to fight people. Oh, it's A rank? Yeah, I mean, you know, even still, you should have a, like, hopefully it's easier for you to figure out, like, what you can do to try and beat the A ranks and ranked than the master ranks that you're fighting in casual, right? As an S+, when I fought a Grandmaster boss Raga, I generally had to take a break after 5 sets due to the ass kicking I got. I mean, that's too big of a skill gap, right? It's just like, there's nothing productive to learn there. Wouldn't statistically be expected for an S++ to take sets off a master rank since the skill gap's a bit more blurred? Well, S++ to master, it depends. Master, keep in mind, is a really big skill gap in and of itself. When you say S++ to master, what's the master? Is it like a guy who just got there, or is it like a, you know, is it like a 2000 gem, like barely not in GM master?
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Back off!
Back off!
Not yet.
Oh, we're free, by the way. I'm free of Ophidian. Thank you for the 500 bits again, buddy. But I can just indulge in the mind control ray to my heart's content now. Ball. Oh, I'm the world's greatest. Reminder, down his boots. This. Has anyone else noticed this Grand's name? I just took a look over at, what a time to be alive. A GM to S++. Oh, GM to S++. No, I would wager that's, yeah, probably very little chance of the S++ actually winning there. If the GM is, like, looking at their screen. I mean, as a reminder, I like, kind of did this experiment. I did, oh, that's unfortunate. I ran a crew battle that was 10 S++ level players, and they were on the sweaty end of S++ too, because they were like, yeah, I want to do a crew battle where I fight a bunch of masters. It was 10 S++ level players against 10, like, pretty strong, like GM or, like, near GM masters, who couldn't use 6XL or any dash attacks, they couldn't use U skills, they couldn't Brave counter, they couldn't Raging Strike, and they kind of fucking swept them, right? So, like, imagine if you didn't have, like, an arm, like, 3 arms tied behind your back. And that's like not even like a, you know, that's not even like a insult to the S++. It's like, what do you expect? You'd hope that the people who have put enough time to get that good would just beat the people who haven't, right? I remember watching that crew battle. It wasn't even close. They got a couple of games, right? The S++s did better than I thought. They actually took out a couple of people. It was also 1st to 1, by the way, for maximum chaos. So again, you like I tried to make it where like it favored the S++s as much as I could, and it's still, you know. Oh. And that's not even like, oh, let's point and laugh at the S++. It's just like, yeah, the skill gap in this game is very big. Within Master, there are multiple tiers of like, oh, I could never beat this person. Within Master. Right? So, like, once you like, step out, it's gonna get bad fast, right? Get command grabbed. Nice. My Grand Far End is a little bit above my pay grade, I fear. Bonk, bonk. Now we can do this, that. He's dead. You have to consider GM like the actual start of ranked, as in there's like an elo system. I mean, even then, GM's not really an elo system, but it's at least zero-sum with other GM battles. You tried not to throw hydrogen bombs against coughing babies, but those babies had very poor health. I don't even think that those babies had poor health. I think they were pretty good for S++s. I think it was more so that I was, you know, at the end of the day, a hydrogen bomb that can only use 50% of its power is still a hydrogen bomb. It's a matter of scale. Hey, Brick. Vids are always nice to watch. Also gave me the drive, and now I'm able and Sieg and Master. Nice, man. I see you have a type. I see you enjoy blowing up your opponent in one or two interactions. Oh, God. Could he have done like a U-boot as an extension there or something? I was kind of scared when he started that combo, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, am I dead? Nice. Oh, I tried to DP. I got triple perfected by Zane last night, not even remotely a chance, you know? I mean, that's like a whole other caliber too, right? Like we're talking about master, like just, you know, like a master player or like a good GM or something. It's a whole other caliber of player of like, you know, like Evo top 8 player, like Arc World Tour caliber player is like they will take your average GM and make them look like they've never picked up the sticks, right? So that there is really like multiple levels to this shit, even within master ranks. It makes sense that as soon as you step out of master rank, it gets dire fast. That's a light decimate, right? That's the minus on block one. This is maybe a little too aggressive. Oh, it's 1-2 and then that for the riding free carry. I remember that. Watch me go. Watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay. Says Grandison. Get all that screen space to work with. At least we didn't have clock. Oh, I didn't have fireball. Leave me alone. No, sir. Oh, right. It's 2 hits, right? There's a slash and the fireball. Ay, ay, ay. It's kind of annoying how hard I have to focus to get one opening against good players in this game. I mean, I don't know exactly what you mean, but like, shouldn't that be the case? It should be difficult to beat people who know what they're doing, I think. I understand what, like, I kind of understand where you're coming from, but like, you know, if it was easy to get an opening against good players, what would be the point of trying to get good? Like, it wouldn't be rewarding. It wouldn't be rewarding your investment into the game at that point, right? I'm taking it into, now I'm trying Anila. Oh, wait, that's a, I was gonna say, yeah, I was like, you have a type, you know, playing Siegfried Enable, and then you go on very different spectrum there, play Anila. I mean, Anila can blow people up too, but only in very specific circumstances, right? Guess who woke up this morning to find himself in debt? Excuse me? FML, and fine, it's mostly repaid, but still a jump scare. I'm sorry about that, Hecko. I mean, you know, I'm glad you were able to pay it off, at least. Debt you can pay off is very different from debt that you can't. I'm sick of Fairy doing no damage and having no defense. Listen, man. Blame the Japanese. Blame, literally, like, blame Kasuasa. I'm telling you, man, I was watching that Evo Japan. I was watching that shit from, like, my my Airbnb in Japan. I was in Japan at the time. And I was just like, as soon as Fairy won, I was like, this is gonna... Bad things are gonna come from this. I'm not saying Fairy was like, oh, Fairy's so weak, why'd we ever nerf her? But, like, I thought, oh, I don't mean to do that. I thought Fairy was in a pretty reasonable place post Galleon patch, or the Sandalphon patch, when they buffed all the zoners. And everyone else disagreed, which, fair enough. I would now consider her to not be very good. I mean, that's like not even including the fact that one of her buttons literally doesn't work right now. Apparently it's just my bank that did an oopsie. So true. That's in 2024? What the hell? I'm getting 4 of my friends into the game all of a sudden, and the YouTube content has been a big help. All of a sudden? I mean, that's great. That's a good problem to have. Four of your friends are like, hey, we want to get into that. That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that. Always nice to have more people, What? Always nice to have more people trying to get into the video game. What happened? Was that, is that like the Insta plug? Of course, good players should be hard to open up. I just find having to sweat that hard to get body to be mentally draining. Okay, that's totally fair then. Yeah. In which case, no, for sure, man. Yeah, it's really hard to fight. Like, because the amount of focus... Nope, you don't get to play that match? My bad. Oh, is this the same? No. Okay. There are 4 wolves in me. 3 of them in a free-to-play grand. So true. That's fair. The amount of focus you have to put in to, like... If you're playing someone who's as good as you, even, to, like, beat that person, you have to be so locked in. So if you're playing someone even better than you, it gets draining fast, right? You really can't, like, be super locked in for more than, like... I mean, some people have, like, a talent, but, like, a few hours is after a few, like, you know... Like, 2 hours, and I usually find myself starting to decline really fast if I'm having to sweat. Eh? That's a free Brave point that I just took. I took a Brave point away from him. Not even at the cost of any cooldowns to myself. Your ass is mine! Fair. You wouldn't Raging Strike a guy with glasses, certainly. How's this then? I don't think that was spaced out enough to be plus good, so. Nice. We can definitely kill him here, right? Really? Maybe I could have converted that a little better, but... I'm backdashing! Ah, the chips are down! Oh, he did chips are down, so it's always full cinematic! Oh, on the left. I would have sworn I was dead, and you know what? My god, he's the world's greatest. Oh my god. Ready for Champions meeting tomorrow? I thought it was today. I thought it was yesterday, and then I thought it was today. When the fuck does this thing start? Ow. Coming at you. Whoa. He was mad about that Raging Strike. Oh my god. Bonk. Oh. Command Grabu. Very fair. Oh, no punish? We'll take it. Oh, I thought I hit him with the far L. What? What? No, for sure. Yeah. He ran out of invul on his super. Yeah. His super only has a little bit of invul. What do you mean RS beat his super? It's because I was so far away. He ran out of invul. I guess. Hello. He really did. He really did max frames at the DP. He really is a Guilty Gear player. I respect it. Hello. This is not gonna work, I don't think. Oh, no, it did. I thought I was gonna jump clean over. I'm not gonna lie to you. Command grab it. I mean, what can I say? Add it to the board. Another one falls to clocked up riding free. Hi, Brick. How are you? Hello, Task. Or Hemi, rather. Task is the, Task FTC is the whole thing. There's multiple people I've seen with that username. How you doing, man? I just watched the Fantastic Four First Steps. I'm like, I think the only superhero movie that I'm kind of interested in watching. I mean, Fantastic Four seems like it'll be fun, but I do want to watch that new Superman. I've been told it's quite good. I am interested. Not gonna lie to you. Get murdered, even. Get command grabbed. This Grand's a little bit more patient on defense sometimes. He is command grabbable. I think he maybe, if he is a Guilty Gear player, he's not as susceptible to the Beatrix mind controller. You know, he hasn't been here for long enough. He's rocking his free-to-play Grand right now. I think this is a safe jab. Yep. Oh, he did a close... Okay, I need to explain... Looks like CM is just up. Oh boy. Okay. I did not punish his super in time. He did a close H after I blocked his super. Which is why he got counter hit there. Like, I fucked that up and then he did a close H after. That was... My god. This is levels of aggression that we've never seen before. He whiffed his meaty. That's horrible news for him. Oh, that's totally fair. Yeah, that one's gonna get me. Yeah. You're challenged. What do you say? Oh. Oh, no punish. Oh, good job. Reacted to me being in the air faster than I thought. It's Guilty Gear offense? Yeah. Doo-doo. Oh. Oh god, I thought he would just run up and DP again, honestly, and I would jump over. Maybe a bit of hope chest, but... Whoa! Oh, my fireball extends my hurt box! Right, it sucks! Ow. Amras, Amandel. Thank you for the name. The name? Thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you for the name, too. It's a cool name. Okay, I just like, okay. I need to expect more reversal from this Grant. That's my bet.
You know, it's a
I've been hit by like 7, or he's tried like 10 reversal supers, and to be fair, like 6 of them have hit me. So I have to be a little bit more aware of that as a possibility fighting this guy. That's not the correct thing to do. Owie. He really is a Guilty Gear player. I feel like they do a shit ton of reversal super in Guilty Gear, no? Bonk. Oh, her command grab's smaller than I thought. Say what? Oh, he blocked it. Oh, he still doesn't have the conversions. We'll take that. Oh, clock. Oh, riding free didn't come back up in time. Oh my Jesus, what has happened? Bro, you're not hitting a button, really? Wow, I'm so surprised. I'm incredibly surprised the Grand didn't do any kind of reversal there. Pretty sure if you do the follow-up, you're safer riding free? No, it's very not true. You are safer against some characters with slow far M's and far H's, but you're minus 12. You're more minus, but you're outside of proximity normal distance. Is how it works. He matched. I would consider this Grand to be non-standard. Not in like the Satoru Gojo way, just in like the I have no idea what he's doing way. And honestly, it works. I'm caught off guard repeatedly. Oh, that's, yeah, not the correct thing to do. What? Okay. He's just the world's greatest, I think. He cannot be deterred. Okay, you literally don't have a reversal anymore. What will you do now, Batman? This guy is... Wow. He wants you dead? Yeah, I actually have no... This man's trying to Gatling? Maybe. I have no idea what this Grand is gonna do next. And you know what? It makes him very threatening. I'm not even fucking with you. Oh my lord, lord. Okay. You know what? Oh, it affects my... What? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this Grand. He's too good. He's the world's greatest, actually. What is he doing? Wait, I missed my punish. Oh shit. I missed my... Okay. Yeah, fair enough. If you don't know what's going on, you can't prepare for it. It's true. Good games. Good games. He reversed the mind control right turn into mind destroyer. That's not even the mind. That's a whole other thing, man. Bro did raw super and neutral. That's like, at a certain point, GG's, right? I have no idea. Get this Grand to Evo France immediately. He might catch some people. Ay. Bro used Roman cancel. He was simply better. It's true. It's true. But EX Vasaraga is now the fastest character in the game. Automatically builds stock and a full screen command grab, because why not? I don't think the EX characters have just been like broken, right? It's not really been a design thing at all. Free to play Grand buff activated? No, that was different, man. I fought a lot of Grands. I fought a lot of paid Grands. I fought a lot of free to play Grands. That guy actually felt like he was playing a different game. He was playing Guilty Gear, man. You can super the neutral in that fucking video game, and it works. Hello, Fairy. I'm sure you love this matchup a lot. Sure, Fairy's a big fan of this matchup. OG. Bonk. Bonk. I've never seen this Fairy color in my life. He's Halloweeny. He's a little bit Halloweeny. I'm trying Guilty Gear again. It's a very different world. Oh, yeah. Oh, Fairy 2H things. Nope. Riding Free is a very nice confirmed tool, by the way. The fact that it's so fast and reaches relatively, like, for normals, it reaches very far. Makes it very easy to confirm any, like, stray hit you might get like that. So is this the Fairy versus Beatrix experience? Is this what it always looks like? Oh. Does it look kind of like this every time? Do-do-do-ba-da-do-do-do-ba-da-do. Champions Meet League selection is open now? Ooh, okay. I'll do that after the stream for sure. Does anyone know, like, if I put... Because it's like round 1, round 2, and then the finals, right? If I, like, put in some Hanses, am I stuck for the whole thing? Or can you change day to day? Or how does it work? Bonk. That's B versus most donors, honestly? Fair. This, I actually feel bad, I think.
Excellent.
This feels like abuse, no? There's only 3 zoners in this game? There's a lot of people who are like 80% zoner, 70% zoner, depends.
Battle 2.
I would like, yeah, but the ones who are like full zoners, I would consider Vikala, Matera, and Fairy, yeah. Like, you know, Eustace has got like, he's got like, his like mom was a zoner and his dad was like half zoner, you know what I mean? He's like a little light skin, but like it works. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bearish. His mom? You know what I mean. Yeah, 3/4 zoner on his mom's side. Yeah, you got it, you got it. It's not full screen! Yeah, you can keep Fairy from doing any kind of shenanigans there with the whip spin. What the? What the Street Fighter hit confirm? Okay. Yeah. I'm dead, man. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Jesus Christ. Only league section is open right now. You can't enter any Umas until the 20th, I think. Oh, what the fuck?
Battle 3.
But do you know if I'm stuck day to day, or do we know how it works? Because like the actual like more minor details of how Champions Meet functions, I have no idea. Is it round to round? Is it every time you decide to race you can bring new ones in, or what? Oh my god! Wait, this Fairy is they're adapting? They have the download? Or they're in the process of getting the download at least, so we have to kill them before they get there. Bonk. Bonk. Put another one on the board. Who got robbed by H riding free with clock up. I think it's round to round, but I'll have to check. Okay. Wait, if we have till the 20th to enter Umas, then I think I can actually... I need to make a better gold chip. that's great. I would love more time. Big fan of more time on the Champions Meet, for sure. That's huge news. They get Fairy and Itano Circus cinematic? What does this mean? What is that? This is a reference that I do not understand. Speaking of Uma, how are the banner rates in that game? The rates themselves aren't terrible. I think it's usually like SSR rates are 3%, and it's usually like 0.75 if there's a double. There's like 2 SSRs featured, and it's 0.75 for each of them. The problem is the pity is like really mean. There's no pity carryover between banners, and you have to do 200 pulls before you get to pick someone.
Victory. Battle 1.
I don't know why, but folks in this game raw super so damn much. Not really in my experience. People will DP a good bit, but bonk, bonk. Oddly, I think it's like a... Oh, right, 50-50s. It's like it's a bell curve, right? I feel like the raw supers are common enough. Like you'll see them a lot in like people who just literally picked up the game, and they kind of disappear. I don't get raw super like that grand like raw supering and neutral and shit. That is not very common in like S+, or even Master. But like really good players will just walk up and raw super your ass sometimes. You know what I mean? Like everything else. It's the bell curve meme! That's fair. I mean, then, for example, if you're gonna throw a reversal out, you're gonna die if you're wrong anyway. You might as well kill me if you're right. You know what I mean? No carryover pity? Yeah. See? I mean, yeah. It's not that common though, right? One person did it though. That's right. That's a good situation to wake up super, to be fair. Like, I would not, like, that's not like the wellness raw supers. I'm like, what are you doing? That's like a good, if he was gonna, like, that's one of those times where like, if he DPs and he's wrong, he dies. If he DPs and he's right, he doesn't win, right? But if he supers and he's wrong, he dies. And if he supers and he's right, he wins, right? So that's actually a case where raw super is just straight up better than doing wake up DP. If you know what I mean. Like that was a very understandable place to reversal super there. Oh, that should convert. Oh god! Haha! Dude, I'm dead. I'm actually dead. He fucked it up. I was so dead. No, sir. See, now that was a hit confirm gone very wrong. That's fair, actually. I think it's funny you can smell it coming. Yeah. I give. He did 2M into super. He thought he hit my ass. He did not have those Street Fighter hit confirms. Wish confirms? Exactly. Yeah, he was just like, he hoped. Bro thought. That's totally fair. Oh, wow. I didn't think he was going to jump. Get away. Wanda Hoy.
Almost.
Get your toes taken, Mr. Wilmus. Sir Nis. Oh. Yeah, that is a great. Riding free is a great fucking confirmed tool, man. Does it feel like the Will and I are like much more susceptible to the Beatrix mind control ray, or is that just me? Aha! You Fireball's gonna recover a little too fast for that, buddy. You got that wish confirmed? Yep. And unfortunately, his wishes did not come true. Defeated. They play like gorillas too. Maybe, yeah. Is this a natural inclination to want to hit every button on your controller when you're playing Wilmus because they're all so good? Oh. And it's like, you know. Then you add the Beatrix mind control on top of that, and it's just, there's no way. I just tried to command grab this Wilmus. That is actually like high comedy. That's like the stupidest thing I could have done. The idea that this one's going to sit still long enough that I could command grab him has got to be like some sort of illness. Oh, nice. I did not expect it to you. I'm also dead, by the way. There's a combo that kills me here too. He doesn't know it. It's fine. Oh, okay. Nice. Honestly, he hasn't had the 2 H's so far. I thought he would continue not to.
Battle 2.
They told you about the 2-1-4U combo ender in the corner. First off, who's they? Second, no. Well, I mean, yes, actually. That's true. I just don't do it. People have said that you can end combos in You Thunderbird. I just don't do good combos on any character that I get to master. Again, I tried to command grab him. I don't know what came into me. Or came over me, rather. I don't know why I thought this Wilmus would sit still long enough to be command grabbed. It's entirely... That's, at a certain point, it's my fault, right? Like, at a certain point, I have all the evidence to make the decision. And I'm just choosing not to. Bonk, bonk. Oh, wow, that 2M is bigger than I thought. What the fuck? That shit caught me? Oh. Oh! Okay, but not full cinematic, even though it extends my hurt box. We fuck with that heavy. I don't know what came into me. That's right. Probably Wilmus. Silverbacking my way to Masters as we speak. With Wilmus, it's a fun time. I tried to command grab him again. I actually don't know what I'm doing, man. Oh, he spaced it out of throw range. Right. That's why he's been walking back the whole time when he does that. It's a good idea. But how? That is like the most exacerbated I've heard Wilmus ever be, I think. What the fuck was that? But how? You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever heard him that, like, not even like unhappy, just like, you know. Everything's been so chill with this guy the whole. But how? I probably let Wilmus do that to me, and then, you know, if he's down and you're down, I don't see anything wrong with that. Though, if his cooking is any inclination, he might not be able to control his flames. So there's a solid chance that you don't make it out of that. I think. Beatrix's animations gives me the impression that she huffs glue and eats crayons. To my understanding, she is pretty stupid, yes. His flabbers are gasted, it's true. His gasts are also flabbered. It does, in fact, go both ways. But how? The most serious voice line he's got in the whole fucking thing. I wouldn't survive, and I guess you're okay with that, and that's fine, honestly. If that's how you want to go, then who am I to say no? I go down to hero. Yeah. I'm doing an Ultimate Master. I forgot the EX characters are in the pool now. Oh, yeah, it's true. Oh, that was far H. I don't know why I thought that was, yeah. You can't spot dodge on far H. If Galleon does button into 5U as a block string like that, you can spot dodge it, not if it's that button. Immediately, this Galleon only doing that makes me think she knows ball. I feel like there's a lot of Galleons who just make a lot of, like, relatively simple mistakes on her that make her easy to counterplay, but this Galleon refusing to use anything but far H. Okay, well, hold on. That's not very ball nowhere. Plus frames into 6-6H. Galleon DP. He's got weaknesses, and that's one of them. That's for damn sure. 1, 2. Uh-oh! I thought I had one more. Oops. They put their controller down. They thought they were dead. That's funny. They actually straight up put their controller down, I think. What did she say? That's why I'm the best. But she said it in like the stupidest way she possibly could have. Mind control ray kicked in. Yep, yep. Beatrix is not allowed to lose. It's written into the code of the game. That's why I'm the best. Why'd she like? Is that? Was I hearing that wrong, or is that how she said that? It's like the goofiest possible way to say that shit. Oh, nice. Okay, wait, no, I fuck with that as an adaptation. This Galleon is a ball knower who saw. Yeah, that is like their only flaw, I think. This Galleon knows ball though. I don't know why they're so in love with 66H. But otherwise, oh, not that too. That's not a good thing to do after that, I don't think. Though maybe in this matchup, Galleon doesn't want Beatrix near her, but I don't even still, I would think. You know, that's just unfortunate. She's a stupid girl for stupid players, that's why she's my goat. That's why I'm the best. That's how she said that indeed? Okay, okay. That's why I'm the best. That was very funny. I wonder, right? You're looking at a little too smug. Don't tell me this was all part of your plan. What does that mean? What is she referencing there? That win line's funny. I don't understand it. Why would Galleon trying to like? Why would Galleon let her win? Stand firm for my arrival. Bonk. Like it wasn't a serious fight. Oh, like she let her win. Okay, I see. Ow. Ow. Which Beatrix would obviously take offense to. If you block the far H, you can BC through the 5U, then super the rock. Pro tip. Interesting.
How does this feel?
Timing on that, I'm sure, is a little fucked up. But... Uh-oh! I'm dead, man! Oh, there's the combo. What the heck? Oh, it didn't confirm. Oh, nice. I tried the riding free. Ow. Roll and dodge taunts. Again, competing for the most useless move in the game. What are you talking about? What is, first off, what is dodge taunts? Second, what do you, roll and spot? If you're talking about roll and spot dodge? There's no way, right? Roll and dodge, once again competing for most useless move in the game. That's what you meant to say? There's no fucking way that that's your actual opinion, right? Oh, nice. They sure do pounce, yeah. Is that really what you think, Minda? Seriously? She calls it riding free because free as fuck, true. Free to hit with the rocks. You think roll and dodge are the two most worthless moves in the game? There's no way, right? There's no way that's... like, or that they're even bad at all. I know it's a hyperbole, but like the idea that roll and spot dodge are not incredibly strong system mechanics both. Remember Gal Sprite? It's true. Like you're kidding, right? It's one of those times people are rage baiting and I can't tell. Ooh. Is this rage bait? Midnight doesn't usually. So my guess is no, but that's why I'm so confused. I need to improve using dodge and roll. I basically only do it as a misinput. I mean, they're the only counterplay to some shit, for example. They're very good in zoning matchups. They're like mandatory in zoning matchups. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it at all. Oh my god, they fake meanied my ass! Oh, that's tough. I thought I converted that. Oh, they thought that they converted that. I don't have a high opinion on them at all. I'm not trying to rage bait. I don't know what to tell you, man. You're wrong. I'll tell you that for free. Right? Roll and spot dodge are both very good. There's strong system mechanics that you can get far without them. I mean, you can get far without... you can get to master without BCing ever, too, right? It's not really the... Gabagool got to, like, 7,000 gem Grandmaster one season, never BCing. He was trying to teach himself to do it less, be less reliant on it, and work on his fundies. Doesn't mean the BC isn't incredibly strong in the current version of the game. I am reacting, bro. I always die trying to use them. I mean, okay. I think you can't use them against everything, right? They don't just beat every move in the game. Like, obviously, yes, they are sometimes going to, right? Like, you can't roll or spot dodge instead of blocking. Like, they're not, like, you can't just do it all the time. Certainly there are times they're bad, but, like, yeah, I don't know, man. The counter to, like, half of the neutral skip U skills in the game is to spot dodge them. And then the other one is to block. The other half is to block, sure. Roll and spot dodge can be very good for calling people out in pressure. Roll is, like, the one weakness of Grim Far H. It's one of the better buttons in the game. They're mandatory in every zoning matchup. I don't know, right? Very useful for avoiding chip, both of them. Yeah, I don't know, right? I'm not using them all the time. I do it rarely outside of chip projectile spam. If I do it outside of that, I have like a 5% success rate. No, fair enough. But I think a much better way to say that is I don't know how to use roll and spot dodge. I'm not even saying that like condescendingly, like genuinely, right? If every time you use them you have a 5% success rate, then you don't know how to use them, right? I think it's a better way to go. I don't know when to use roll and spot dodge and to say they're the most useless moves in the game. All right, spot dodge is the same. You can just walk up close H if you dodge the first hit of Grim Far H. Yeah. They are situationally incredibly strong tools, which is more than like most moves in the video game, right? The amount of situations they are good in is better than most individual moves in a character's kit, outside of like 6XL or something like that, or BC. Is spot dodging a 6XL a good call or not? Preemptively, yes, but you have to be pretty preemptive, right? Nah, it's risky, but like you don't do it on I mean, you do it before, like you do it if you think they're gonna 6XL, right? And then it can whiff through you and you can punish. Oh, they were weak at first too, and I started fighting better players and my eyes opened. Yeah. Backdash is worse. Is backdash worse than backdash is also pretty good. Backdash might be worse than spot dodge and roll. They're both very good though. Oh, see that? This Galleon going for the save jump after the 5U. That's what I'm talking about.
Are you ready?
Oh, you can't do that though. There will never be a 100% Galleon ball knower. Doesn't exist. I guess an S++, to be fair. Whoa! I just forgot that move was a thing. Spot dodging a 6XL is crazy risky, begging to you to counter hit close H or something. I mean, to be fair, most of the time it's probably like a counter hit close L, but yes. It's a hard call out option, is what it is. Oh! Honestly, I was expecting to just get thrown, because all the Galleons just throw. Yeah. I respect it greatly. Anyways, they're not dead, but it's a lot closer than it was a second ago. I'll still mostly under 500 gem masters. I haven't seen my opponent use it well either. Yeah, they're like matchup specific, right? Like there are certain moves in characters' kits where the best answer to them is to spot dodge or roll them. Can we do it again? No, we can't. Fair enough. I mean, Beatrix. We talked about Beatrix Thunderbird. Rolling that shit is really good, right? Out of the corner. Spot dodging is one of the only counters to Wilness spamming Hadron Smash from like, you know, outside of the range of any of your normals. Let's see. I mean, obviously, every projectile, most neutral skip U skills. What else can I think of off top? Like, it's usually, I mean, Galleon, right? Spot dodging Galleon, like, far M into 5U on Galleon makes her, like, if she does that, and you spot dodge, she's, like, minus 17, and you get a full punish combo. Yeah, you can roll, like, committal far H's from, like, Percy far H, for example. If he tries to poke with far H and neutral, you can just roll it and kill him. Like, on every single character in the game, I can find you Vikala's entire offense. The problem with, like, one of the big problems with Vikala as a character is that roll exists, right? Vikala's entire offense crumbles because roll is a system mechanic in the video game. So that's a pretty big one, too, I would argue. Bonk, bonk. Like, if roll didn't exist, Vikala would jump up a tier, basically. Not even for her zoning, for her offense. Every single thing in Vikala's offense is rollable, except for Light Dormouse, which is punishable on block, right? Oh yeah, Versuja, right? Obviously, a lot of Versuja stuff is a lot of it is zoning based, so you know that's a bit of a cop out. But like, you spot dodging a lot of or rolling a lot of Versuja shit is very good. Yeah, I don't know, right? Dodge Vera, install MDP, second hits. You don't have to do that anymore, but yeah, that used to be a thing, right? That used to be a thing back in the day where Vera's MDP was safe unless you spot dodge the second hit. Now it's still minus like 15 or something regardless, so it's much more reasonable. That crushed my riding freeze only light attack level. I didn't know that. Point is, the moves are very good, right? Right? The moves are very, very good. They are incredibly strong system mechanics. But you have to know when to use them. At the end of the day, they are, you know, spot dodge is 29 frame long commitments. That is 4 counter hit frames at the end, and roll is even worse. Because roll isn't even full body invuln. Roll is invuln from the knees up, and it's got way more counter hit frames at the end than spot dodge does, right? Certainly you can't just like be throwing that shit out. But in the situations where they are good, they are very, very, very good. And it's not that uncommon. Again, every character, universally, there are good they're good situations for them. But then every character as well has at least one place where like spot dodge or roll causes their kits quite a bit of trouble. Right? Where's my far M? Oh, the recovery's so long on riding free. I close M too early. Every tool has a purpose is the old master way of saying it. That's even, again, that's like, that makes it seem like it's like, oh, you know, there's gonna be this, you know, there's gonna be this one situation that comes up, and when it comes up, boy, are they gonna be good. No, like roll and spot dodge are good in like 45. I like if I sat down right now, I could probably name you 50 times where roll or spot dodge is the best answer to some move in some character's kit, right? Like, it's not like it's like, oh, you know, just wait and the use will be shown to you. No, they're like incredibly like ubiquitously useful across the entire game. And in some cases with like universal application, right? Like for universal mechanics, roll and spot dodge are very good answers, right? Uh-oh. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. You didn't use the 2-2H follow-up? Hey, but I didn't even get, I think you can still get close in. But I also just didn't get a close M at all because riding free has quite a bit of recovery on it. You have to hit the button later to actually get your shit going. Bonk. Oh, to you, just barely whiffing. That's tough. Actually goes for the throw that time. Interesting. Fair. Very fair. I did just expect him to try and walk back after that, which is why I went for the riding free. Oh, safe jumps, right? I forget. It's like the correct thing to do, that or set Meteor, but I'm so not used to Galleons actually doing it. I'm just like waiting for the animation of getting thrown. Bonk. Yep. Just use that shit as a throw bait and we stay alive. Had a question for you from session yesterday. Is Vayne a bad matchup for Vasaraga, or is it something I'm missing? Maybe video on his matchups is what came up, and I have my answer. Yeah, Vayne, I think even still, Vasaraga is a much better character than he was a while ago, but I think Vayne is still probably pretty bad for Voss. Right? So locking in, it must be the skin. I don't think that skin helps. I think that skin does whatever the opposite of locking in is. I think that skin is a major distraction. If I'm being for real with you. This Galleon is 6-excelling very aggressively at me, which I'm down. I mean, I'm Beatrix. If you want to run with me, it's going to probably end better for me than it is for you. Uh-oh. Oh, she knows the counterplay. What? Okay, my bad. This Galleon is a ball knower. My bad. I'm not used to that. Like a Beatrix ball nowhere too. Oh, I should have converted that with riding free. They were dead. I'm a fool. I know nothing. I take the role of a silly clown, etc., etc. I should have converted that with riding free. They were dead. What's wrong with me? Put another one on the board, baby. I can miss 3 different kills, but it's still fine. You know, Vayne's pretty hard for, to the bank. Yeah. And what a great way. Missing 3 different hit confirms on Beatrix, but you know what? It straight up doesn't matter because clocked up riding free will find them eventually. What a time to be alive, man. My god. When do you want to use Galleon's ball SBA? I feel like it's not that good most of the time. Most of the time that I've seen a Galleon use it, I'm like, I don't think that was the right idea. I think mostly you can end up with some combos where you're very plus on hit, and you can set up M Meteor after, and still be very plus, right? But most of the time that I see a Galleon use the ball super, I'm like, I feel like there was probably a better use of meter there. Oh yeah, GG's, Taito. Dude, you walked out of the corner on Thunderbird, and I was like, oh god, fuck, he knows the counterplay. It's like the first person who's done that the entire Master Run. So who's next? So no, the queue was empty at this point. We had this long queue. People were like either redeeming or like paying or whatever, so we would play a certain character. At this point, yeah, it's empty, right? It was, yeah, Vikala, Bubs, Uno, Uel, Grimnir, Seox, Matera, Zoe, Percival, and then Beatrix. And now I get to, I'm free. I think I will finally play Lowain. Though let me install the hitbox mod real quick. I thought Lowain was next. That's of my own choosing though, right? I will finally be free. So I will get to choose my own character. I wanted to play Lowain for a while to see how nutso he really is, and I think it's probably decently nutso. But yeah, real quick, let's install the hitbox mod. Belial when? Somehow we have not done Belial or Catalina yet. People don't care about the Shotos too much, I guess. But one sec, let's go install this hitbox mod real fast. Aegersont. Not this one. There's the one 2 days ago. You download this fucking thing. That's my recording backlog folder. Don't mind that. Actually, no, that's not even the backlog. No, that's the already uploaded videos. The backlog. I was like, the backlog's way bigger than that. Indeed, it is. Cool. Fuck. Where do you put this shit again? It's like Steam apps, common, fucking win shipping. Steam apps, common. Granblue. No, is it not? Wait, is it not Steam apps? Let me just fucking read the website. How about that? I'm sure it'll tell me. I forget. Oh, that's Aegersont himself. Hello there, Aegersont. What a nice guy. What a good smile. Steam. Oh no, yeah, it is. Hey, what the fuck? Why is there no? Where the fuck is Granblue Fantasy versus Rising in my shit? Oh, right, because it's over here, man. Wait, is it? Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I have two different guys. Binaries, Win64. Yeah, that's the one. Listen, it's a whole thing. Yeah, Reds, Binaries, Win64. Okay, we put that shit there. We replace the file in the destination. And then we unzip. We show everyone our gigantic monkey. Yes to all. Now we're good, I think. Yeah. Doxed for real. I'm sorry, Aegersont. What's up? How's B going? We just finished. Miss Trix. Level 69 Beatrix. That's kind of nice. Are we done Matera? Yeah. We did her right before Wellness came out, actually. It was the last thing we did before Wellness came out. Why has Suki been playing for 5 hours, man? What's going on with him? I called Galleon a loser, and then I matched up with Wellness, and I got tortured. Why would you call Galleon a loser, man? She's pretty cool. I like her. Seems like a nice person. If a little eccentric. Let's see. Is this shit on? Finally, a proper brick stream. Frame data. You know? Alright, I guess before we play Lowain, we could talk about B for a little bit. Though again, I think what's good about Beatrix is like it's obvious, right? It's very simple to explain. There you go. Yeah, we do have the hitbox mod back. That's good. Yay, hooray. But yeah, what's good about Beatrix, I feel like, is very easy to explain, because Beatrix is quite strong, right? Very strong. And I you know, so I guess it's easier to talk about stuff that's not necessarily like great about her, right? Her far reach is amazing. Great button. Love this fucking thing, right? 6 active frames, not a lot of recovery on it, pretty decently big. 11 startup's a little slow, but like it more than makes up for it, all the other qualities, right? And her far L is also very good, right? Besides this, her buttons are only okay. Like, this 2L is perfectly serviceable, right? Low hitting 2L, right? That's a decent hitbox on it. 2U's nice as well. 7-frame 2U, right? It's not bad. This isn't a bad button by any means, right? It's a little stubbier than I expect it to be sometimes based on the animation, but again, perfectly serviceable, cancelable button, right? 7-frame low check. You're not really going to be mad about it. Her mediums are, like, okay. They're kind of right? They're kind of Like, this 2M is, this 2M is 5 active frames. That's kind of nice. This 2M is not bad, right? It's like this, actually, this 2M is nicer than I thought. I did not realize it had 5 active frames on it. A weird button for her to have, I guess, because she doesn't really care to have that many of these stop sign type buttons, but, you know, still nice. 8 frames is a little slower than you might like it to be, but, you know, it works out. For an 8-frame button, it's not particularly big is the only thing, right? Like, certainly there are some 7-frame 2Ms that are bigger than this, right? And then the far M is, you know, it's at least longer range than 2M. But again, for a 9-frame button, you'd really like it to be probably a little bigger than this. It's okay. Both of these mediums are like, fine, right? They're not, like, horrible, right? Neither of these are, like, ass, I don't think. But these are both relatively, like, mid buttons, I would call them, right? They're fine. They work as mediums. And then her fireball is also not, like, she has a fireball, which is really nice. There's a lot of, like, rushdown style characters who just don't get these, right? Like, you know, when they pivoted EX Graham to, like, full-on rushdown, they basically took his fireball away, right? So, you know, with that in mind, it's nice that Beatrix has a fireball at all, but her fireball is certainly not amazing, right? You can see there's a, see, there's, like, a long amount of, like, hurtbox extension there before any active frame actually comes out. And it leads to her getting, like, smacked out of that shit relatively commonly, right? Or even, like, once the fireball is out, her hurtbox is still extended quite far, so you can, like, trade with it kind of easily. It's also just slow, right? It doesn't cover the screen that well. But, like, it's a fireball, right? At the end of the day, it is still a fireball, and it's a fireball that you can sort of, like, throw out and try to run behind to a certain extent. U-fireball's also decent, right? It's really nice. It gets fast, and it knocks them down, and it just means you can just run behind it and get Oki immediately, right? So from full screen, if B catches you with this, rushdown mission accomplished, right? She's in your face. I do have a question. How do you play the matchup with Wilness? Depends on your character. But I think you actually want to, unless you're like a full zoner or a character who can compete with his buttons, I think you probably want to try and rush him down. And there's certain matchup checks, but you know, like certain Wilness knowledge checks, but we can talk about that at a later date. But yeah, so this fireball, it's not like it's not a great fireball at all, right? It's not a great fireball, but it's kind of, on one hand, I'm like, it's a bad fireball, but it's kind of nice that she just has a fireball at all, honestly. This is the kind of character that you would expect to just, like, not have a fireball, basically, right? Or have, like one that barely functions as anything. So, very, like, you know, I don't know if it's a weakness, right? I don't know if it's a weakness or, like, a good thing, but we could talk about at least tools she has that aren't great, right? That's kind of it, though, right? That's kind of, like, the only things you can really nitpick about this character. I mean, otherwise, her walk speed is pretty quick, right? We can look at the exact numbers in the dust loop, but, like, she's, you know, she's spry. She's not Seox out here, but, like, she's certainly moving, right? Yeah, right? Like, Jita, this is exactly the same as, like, Jita and Gran, I think, right? Exactly the same on the walk speed. Like, if we look at, like, Gran and Jita, I think both have the exact same. Oh no, Gran's they're a little faster. They're a little faster, my bad. They're a little bit faster. That's, I was kind of underselling there. But, you know, I would consider Gran and Jita to have good walk speed, right? So this is a little worse, right? But it's not bad. Her dash, you know, is actually a little faster, initial speed. Yeah, it's actually a little faster than both of them, right? So her dash is pretty fast, and her walk is pretty decent, right? So, Street Sayer mediums are mid, but they're fine. I mean, mid means fine. People use mid to mean ass, right? But, like, her mediums are mid in that they are literally mid. I also have a question fighting Wilness. I just started playing a few days, and every time I fight one in ranked, I lose. He is a very difficult character to fight if you don't know what he does, because he does so much damage if you're wrong. So that's not, you're not having a unique experience there, don't worry. Everyone is going to get cooked by Wilness quite literally unless they know what he does. But yeah, so her move speed is, like, pretty, like, decent in walk speed, and her dash speed's quite good, right? Obviously, like, riding free is an incredibly strong neutral skip tool. It's more risky nowadays, right? It's more risky nowadays. This is -8. Right? It means most characters will get full-on, you know, close M or even close H for some characters, auto combo against you. But, like, it's still just, I mean, it remains, while the risk on it is high, especially if she has clock up, it does remain just unreactable low combo starter. That, you know, like, it's still an insanely strong move, and the other versions of riding free are still nice too, right? Like, safe on block, and just, like, yeah, like, quick ways to use, like, anti-zoning tools or stuff like that, right? Certainly, light riding free, not providing a combo on counter hits anymore, makes it, like, less crazy, but This is still a crazy special move. She's got a meterless DP. Thunderbird is a very nice move for pressure in the corner. You got to be a little careful with like spacing it out, because if you do something like Thunderbird point blank in someone's face like this in the corner, they totally can just react to it, walk out, and she's minus 1.5 billion, right? Which is why I think you see a lot of Beatrix, the good ones actually do it from like over here as a reaction check, because here you can't just like if she, you know, if she does this, right, and then does it, I can't just like walk out on her in the corner, right? Like I just get smacked. So it becomes just a straight up reaction check of like you have to DP this or 2H it or something like that. Because I think even from there, I think if you roll, you might be... No, you can still roll it, but it's much safer, right? But yeah, so Thunderbird is a very good special move as well, right? Doubles as a throw bait, meterless plus on block move for stealing turns back, right? The U version is this nice, just quick hitbox. Her mid screen is really... It's not like it's insanely amazing or anything like that, right? She gets decent carry off her mid screen. She only gets like good damage off her mid screen if she has clock up, but like that's something in her kit, right? She does have that in her, right? She can get clock, and then when she has clock, her mid screen is actually like quite nice. So her mid screen's pretty good. Her corner damage is lower than it used to be, but it's still quite high. She's got a command grab, right? Like once we get through like the few things about Beatrix that like aren't great, and the rest of it is just kind of all is strength to strength to strength to strength, right? 6XL is nice. I guess her not having a low 6XM is actually not very good, right? This 6XM I would consider pretty bad, right? So that's like one other thing you can say. Like Beatrix would be even better if she had like a low hitting 6XM to catch you walking back from her or something like that. So this is another thing you could call bad, right? But her 6XH is pretty good, safe all the time, and like good rewards even on regular hits, right? Yeah, plus on block is very important for Thunderbird. Yeah, I mean, the fact that you can steal a turn back like this, like resourcelessly, right? And you're just +4 as well. So like even if you're outside of like your close normal range, which can happen sometimes, you're still gonna be fine, right? And then you can also spend the meter, of course, to actually do this. But this move also does as a throw bait. I was talking earlier when we were playing EX Jita, I was talking about how EX Jita's overdrive surge thing is just basically a slightly worse version of Beatrix Thunderbird, right? Like this is like a slower, less plus version of B Thunderbirds, and that means it's pretty good, right? Like that means it's pretty good, actually, is what that means. Like this move is very good because it compares to Beatrix Thunderbird, essentially, right? The clash level on it is very high as well, yes. The clash level on Thunderbird is quite high. So like, you know, her specials are all very strong outside of her fireball, which again, you could argue her having a fireball in the first place is very strong on this kind of character, right? But yeah, like good DP, right? Good like riding free obviously is an abomination. Even after all the nerfs, it's still a very strong move. Thunderbird is a very strong move, right? She has a command grab. I do want to stress this. There's something that I talk about a lot, but like she has command grab, right? Like the reason that I make the jokes about the Beatrix mind control ray and something like that, and the reason that everyone just cannot help but mash on Beatrix in the lower ranks is because they're scared of this thing, right? Because, okay, this command grab doesn't do that much damage, right? It does 2,500 to you and does like 1,000 to her, right? Now, granted, it still does 2,500 to you. I wouldn't say it does like 1,500 damage because damage to you matters, right? But like it does 2,500 damage and she's +4 afterwards. So she gets like far H Oki. It's not so bad, right? The problem with this is that it gives her clock, right? Clock is, we can talk about clock, I guess. It's a good time to mention it. People were asking about it in the stream a couple times today. If you don't know, I guess Beatrix has been around. Beatrix is an old DLC at this point, right? Wow, yeah, I guess Beatrix is like one of, like, she's on the much, like, for, yeah. He's an old DLC. Like, there's a lot of people who probably play, like Beatrix was, you know, Beatrix was out for a very, very long time, like a year or something like that, when they actually started playing the video game. But yeah, so people don't know how Beatrix's clock works, and basically, if I go to default, right, not any special settings, if she's in SSBA range, so 30% or lower, right, she has clock, or if she's above 30%, so if I refresh right here, it's not there, but if I land the command grab, I get clock as well. Landing the command grab gives you 1 charge of clock. Being below 30, right, gives you this gauge. Every time you use it, it then comes back. It cools down over the course of like 7 seconds or something. It's not too long, right? If I do that, you see, it starts coming back. And then over, yeah, like 7 seconds or something like that, it's back. And while it's cooling down, if I'm below 30, if I land the command grab, it just comes back instantly, right? So what clock does, clock only activates on H moves? Yes. So what clock does is all of her EX moves, including DP, All of her EX moves get this slowdown effect. Only the first hit of EX Fireball as well. So if you hit from like far away here, it eats clock but doesn't give you the slowdown, right? But they get this slowdown effect. And this basically lets Beatrix get combos off these moves that she would not be able to otherwise, right? Like if you think about, if you look at riding free without clock, if I hit you in the mid-screen, I do that, right? And I get some good carry, it's not bad, but like 1600 damage, right? And I run up and I get some Oki. If I have clock up, right? Notably, if I have clock up and I'm in SSBA range, you saw me do it multiple times over the course of this run, you just do shit like this. Because it's freezes them in place like that, you can now get that close H into SSBA, and this is like 6,500 damage off an unreactable low, right? So like, this is ridiculous, and I'm sure you can even do better stuff with that, certainly, right? But like, this is very insane. You know, if you get like an auto combo starter, you can like clock Thunderbird, you know? And then boom, boom, and I think it's like riding free, and then boom, boom, and then you can end it however you want. End in super, end in something else, right? So if you get an auto combo, again, you can do Thunderbird like this, close HH, boop, close MM into super, and it's even more damage than you saw before, right? Like, it makes her mid-screen, pretty absurd, right? Like, this is, to get this much damage without the corner, 8k, like, this is the domain of, it's a little bit below that, but, like, this is, like, you're talking EX Narmaya, you're talking, like, Nier, you're talking Willness, you're talking Blade level 5 Lucilius, things like that, and, like, she's a little bit below that, but, like, with clock, she starts to sneak into those kind of ranges, right? 8k in the mid-screen is, like, truly ridiculous levels of damage, considering she doesn't even carry you all the way to the corner, right? She doesn't even need, like, it's not like she gets, like, some extension. Like, she starts here, right? And, like, then she gets to the corner and continues the combo. No, it's, like, fully no corner needed ever, right? Obviously, if she does get that, she's gonna get even more damage, but that's besides the point. So clock is an incredibly powerful comeback mechanic, right? It's an incredibly powerful comeback mechanic. Because when Beatrix hits clock, now you might be like, well, I'm just gonna low block the riding free, right? Because riding free is the #1 culprit of how Beatrix steals rounds with clock, right? Is you're just like kind of walking back and forth in neutral, you're low on health, the timer might be a little bit low, it's kind of tense, and then boom, right? Suddenly you're dead. So, you know, what you might go is, well, okay, well, I don't want to get hit by riding free, so I'm gonna like do a lot of this, I'm gonna like down back a bunch, stuff like that, right? And like, you know, the problem is it's a sliding scale, right? You have to remember that Beatrix is at her core a rushdown character, right? So, if you're so scared of clock that you're doing stuff like this, right? You're not like, you're spending a lot of time kind of crouching and therefore not moving, right? Then you are allowing Beatrix, if you, like, at the most, obviously to prove a point, at the most extreme, if you're just doing this, you're allowing Beatrix to run up and then boom, right? Congratulations, Beatrix is now in her fucking win condition again, right? She's got a command grab she can threaten you with. If you're low on health, that might just kill you. Alternatively, again, with clock up in your face, her reward also gets significantly higher, right? Like, she also gets way better combos if she hits you in your face, especially in the mid-screen with clock, than not, right? So, like, you can't just like, oh, I'm just not gonna get hit by riding free. Okay, cool, when I just allow Beatrix to run up into your face. So, kind of, it puts you in a very Beatrix-favored situation, right? Either keep trying to play normal neutral and risk that you just get your soul reaped by riding free, right? Or, if you respect riding free too much, we don't play neutral, and I just run in here, right? And I kill you. I just run in here and I do my rushdown thing, right? Beatrix is very scary in your face because she has a command grab, right? So it's very synergistic. Not only is it very strong, kind of like on paper, obviously a move that just lets any of your unreactable specials become combo starters that end the game is good. But it also synergizes once you like know what's happening and you actually start trying to play around what Beatrix is doing with clock. It synergizes very well because it, you know, the counterplay to clock loses to Beatrix's normal game plan, and the counterplay to Beatrix's normal game plan loses to clock, right? So it puts you in a catch-22. And so with that sort of clock discussion being out of the way, if we just get all the way back up to higher health here, so clock is terrifying, right? Clock is something that, like, it completely flips the script of the match on its head when Beatrix has clock and when Beatrix doesn't have clock. So why is the mind control ray so effective? Why is this 2500 damage command grab so threatening to everyone that they never ever want to get hit by it? Well, because it doesn't just do 2500 damage and give her Oki, which is good enough by itself. It's also an untechable grab. It's unreactable, right? It's more than just that. Besides that, it also gives her clock, right? You see, it gives me 1 usage of clock right there. So now, even though the round just started, right, and clock is supposed to be this, like, crazy comeback mechanic that she only gets, you know, when the round gets late. Maybe you can kill her before she even gets to use it. Nope. Beatrix has landed a command grab, and now she can just do this shit at like 90% HP. Now, granted, she's not going to have SSBA anymore, right? So she's probably going to get like a worse conversion off it, but even still, right? She can still do like clock into, like she can still do, for example, all the same shit if she gets an auto combo of like, you know, 1, 2, 3 into this, into 1, 2, into this, into like 1, 2 regular super, right? And like, it's not like that's not a lot of damage, right? I would still consider 7k a lot of damage, or again, very similar thing, right? You can do the same riding free combo from before into regular super instead. You get your toes clipped by riding free into 1, 2, 3 this, and like, you know, it's less damage, I get that, but like, it's still 5k, and she probably, maybe she does 2 hits, she might even get full cinematic. If you do like close HH, do you get full cinematic here? Let's see. I am kind of curious about this, actually. Can I go like 1, 2 this and get full cinematic for even more damage, probably? Yeah, right. So that's still pretty good. Does her SBA do above average damage? Feels like it hits really hard. I believe it is a 4500 SBA, yeah. It's not like it's its own class or anything. But it is. I think it is a 4500 damage SBA. Let me double check real quick. Yeah, 4500, right? So the same as like Jita, the same as Sandalphon, Ladiva Command Grab Super. There's a bunch of 4500s. So it's on the higher end. There's 4000. If you don't know about this, in general, there are some exceptions, like Niers can do way less or way more, but usually there's 4000 damage SBAs and 4500 damage ones. Who's a 4K off the top of my head? I think you are? I think you, I might be about to be like, oh, of course who was I kidding? Thinking Catalina didn't have something good, but I think you're a 4000 damage SBA. Yeah, I think so, right? Is Gran a 4K? I think Gran might be 45. Oh, no, okay. My bad. No, of course Catalina's 45. That's on me. That's my bad for thinking Catalina might not have the best of something. Gran's also 45. Ladiva's projectile super is 4K. Narm is 4K? Yep. Ladiva projectile super is 4K. I know that one off the top of my head for sure. This is 4K, right? Her command grab super is 45. Again, this is not technical inputs either, right? So technical inputs, this would be 4950 or 4400, right? Narm is 4K. I think there's a lot of them. The 4500s are about half the cast, I think. But I can't. Siegfried is 4500. I think you're 4500. Yours is obviously 2000. It's way lower. Is yours 4000? But anyway, so Beatrix does have an above average damage SBA. Yes, it's not like it's crazy insane or something. Oh, is he 4500 too? Yeah, he is. What do you know? Maybe the 4000s are rarer than I thought. You're a 4500. I know that much. I think your uncharged one might be. I think BL0 Axion does 4K. Your uncharged one, I think, is even less, actually. Yeah, 3500. But if you charge it, I think it becomes 45? Yeah. There are 4000 SBAs do exist, I promise. There's rarer than I think. You have one, I think, right? I'm pretty sure your SBA is not a ton of damage. 2B as well. Does not have a very strong one. Rats, maybe. I think yours is 2K. Am I wrong? Yes. Yeah, yours is 4K. I believe 2B's is as well. This is not really the point of this, but it's like, you know, this is something that I haven't talked about in a while, and I just want to show people that this mechanic does in fact exist. Yours might be 3.5, actually. Is yours 3.5? No, it's 4K. Yeah. So anyway, Beatrix has a higher, like, Beatrix has above average damage SBA for sure. It's nothing like crazy, like, you know, like a Blade level 5 Axion or Nier with 1 stock SBA or something like that. Those can do like 5K or over, but yes, I mean, it's relatively simple with Beatrix, right? She's kind of just really, really good at what she wants to do. She is a rushdown character, right? Who has a plethora of tools to get her in on you. Good move speed, like decent buttons to great buttons to fight in the mid-range, right? Really good neutral skips, lots of ways to be plus on block. A fireball for some reason, including an actual U fireball for fireball wars, right? Nier does more damage with less stocks, yes. There's 3 breakpoints for Nier. Nier on full stocks, her super actually does very little damage, right? Does 3800, which is below average. If she is, oh god, is it? It's like 7 to 5 or something. Does 4500, I think. Oh no, 7 does 5400. Oh no, she's on lower brave points. I was like, what? I'm pretty sure that's not true. No, hold on. This I think will do 4500. Yeah, and then if she goes to like really low stocks, she does way more. right? I think it's 1 to 3 stocks, does like 5280 or something? Ignore that part. Hold on. I think this will do it. Yeah, 5200, right? So that near does extremely above average damage if she's between 1 and 3 stocks on the super. Is she better than Percy? I think you know, she's a top tier, Percival's a top tier. Like, I don't know, right? They're both very strong, right? Personally, I still think that Beatrix is, her damage is genuinely a little, like, I do think it's noticeably lower than it used to be on some of these BMBs and stuff like that, is the one thing that I feel like you can kind of hold against her. Right? Like, if she does some shit like, I don't even know, like, what a normal, like, meterless, not resources, but, like, meterless BMB might look like, you know. You could do one more hit there, so it'd be like 5,500 or something, 5,400, right? Her damage used to be way higher, is more so what I'm getting at, right? That's not bad by any means, right? 1, 2, 3, like fireball or so. Oh, it misses, yeah. So like 5,100 or something like that. It's not bad, but it's not like, her damage is lower than it used to be because of the fact that her fireball launches now and she can't really use it as a grounded starter, right? And riding free is more punishable. So I feel like, to me, Beatrix does feel like she actually did get a little bit weaker when they nerfed her, right? I do think that, you know, I know Koji just won Evo, but I don't think that's really because Beatrix, like, Beatrix is definitely, no matter where she is, she's still strong enough that her winning Evo is not surprising, right? But I actually do think that Beatrix got hit a little harder. Like, last patch Beatrix, I don't think was, like, undisputed top 1 or anything like that. I would disagree, right? And I do think that she was more so competing for best character in the game with, like, your Percivals, in my opinion. Catalina, I think, is right up there. You know, I mean, honestly, I think you could make an argument that Vasaraga is somewhere up there too, etc., right? Now, I think she's probably very, very strong, but I don't know if she's the best character in the game, to me, is what it feels like, right? Just because, like, some of her more belligerent shit, like, riding free is still really good, but she does actually, like, in some cases, right, even with clock up, right? Like, if we look at, like, I don't even know, like Jita, right? Not even EX, like regular Jita, a character with not that good of mid-screen, right? Even with clock up, so we saw Beatrix getting like 6.5k off hitting riding free with clock up, right? If it gets blocked now, like, Jita is going to not, like, Jita has bad mid-screen, by the way, right? But, like, if Jita wants to spend literally no resource at all, she's gonna get 4k in corner carry, and if we're talking like, oh, I blocked it, I'm gonna kill her now, like, I'm gonna spend this to, like, end the round, right? I mean, Jita can get, like, a similar amount of damage that Beatrix is going to, and this is not a character with, like, great mid-screen by any means, right? But, like, Jita can get a similar amount of damage that Beatrix is going to get off her riding free, off the punish on riding free now. Which would not really have been a thing, or as much of a thing last patch, right? I am bad at my my Jita mid-screen, don't mind me. I think I have to, like, guard button delay this shit a little bit or something. And then you can do the Eureka and carry, right? It's like you do Raging Strike, guard button delay, 1, 2, and then, oh, I was holding the guard button still on a silly gut. Several bad matchups did get buffed, yeah, but, like, I'm holding the guard button to delay it, and I'm not letting go of the guard button because I keep getting distracted. Bonk, bonk. That should work, I think. Yeah, right? There you go. So, like, in this case, Jita can get as much damage as Beatrix got off landing the riding free for blocking the riding free, right? So while riding free is absolutely still, and this is Jita, right? I'm not even like, oh, you know, let's get fucking, you know, let's get fucking Ladiva or Gran or something out here. No, this is like Jita, right? So in many cases, the risk reward on riding free, even with clock up, is actually about even with you and the opponent, right? So that matters, I think, right? Get Willness in here. I mean, Willness, he would actually. That's a good point because she's his close M. Actually, Willness might be actually uniquely bad at punching this because of how slow his buttons are. Actually, is his close M 8 or is it 9? It's 8. Oh, okay, no, he'll get close M. Okay, yeah. I mean, with Willness, really is it's just you know, it really is choose your own adventure, right? Like this into like Hadron, into like 2H, into this, into Hadron again, into close H, into knee. Like what is the combo? Whenever I get a chance to do a wellness combo, there's such a good time. Right? Yeah, I don't know. He can do better than that too. Like that was no raging strikes, nothing like that, right? So like, you know, You can do shit like 2H, like Raging Strike, Raging Chain here, this, now we're in the corner, and, you know, like, things can get very bad. But yeah, so, point is that the risk-reward that Beatrix takes for riding free now is much worse. Going from -6 to -8, even on, like, Gran and Jita, by the way, a character like Gran and Jita, this is where, like, it mattered the least, because last patch, characters with 6-frame close Ms, right, when Beatrix riding freed them, they got close M, right? So Gran would get some shit like, he would get some shit like close M into whatever combo it was that he wanted, right? Now he gets close H. Now that's better, certainly, right? It's certainly more damage that Gran gets, like even this exact same combo, right, is going to do a little bit more damage. It's better that Gran gets, actually do more if I don't do the overdrive surge there, like that, right? That's like 500 more, that's nice, certainly. But where it really matters, actually, is on characters like Wilness, like Ladiva, like Vasaraga, characters who don't have 6-frame close Ms, right? Because those characters, well, Ladiva's a great example, right? Those characters are, last patch, Ladiva got far L off of this, right? Because proximity range for medium is bigger than light, and proximity range for heavy is bigger than medium. So when this was -6 last patch, Ladiva got far L. So she got like far L into Raging Strike if she had to like spend a lot of meter, if she wanted to get like a good combo, or not a lot of meter, but like a good resource, right? Or she could do far L into like U Lariats, right? Ladiva's confirms off her far L are pretty good, like that's not, but you know, she's still like, you know, it wasn't like the most that she could do, right? Ladiva still hits really hard, right? Don't get it twisted. But like now that it's -8, Ladiva gets auto combo, right? So she can get like similar damage to what we saw her spending 50 meter on. She can get similar damage to that completely resourceless now. And if she wants to spend meter, she can just send Beatrix to the Shadow Realm, right? Like if she wants to spend meter now, she can do some shit like this, right? Into like close M, headbutt, 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 into U Lariat. Oh, I'm ass. I don't play this character anymore. I'm a Wilness mate. I'm kidding. I promise. I would never. Ladiva, they could never make me hate you. I do have that problem more often than I'd like to admit. Well, 1, 2, right? She can do like 7k damage now very easily off this, where she couldn't before, right? So the risk reward on like the -2 riding free going from -6 to -8, right? It matters a lot, is what I'm trying to get at. This whole tangent of what I'm talking about, I feel like it does matter a lot. It makes this move significantly more likely to get Beatrix killed. If she's got clock up or not, even like if she just tries to use this is like you just can't use this in neutral basically ever, which to be fair. Without clock, this is a bad idea to use in neutral before anyway, right? But it's like genuinely just like, it's a non-starter now. Because the risk of like, the reward of getting like this and some corner carry is basically nothing in comparison to everyone in the game is going to be hitting you for like 7k if they block this. And then even if you have clock off command grab, right? Where you actually have a lot of health to lose still, you don't want to take 7k. And if like you're in that SSBA range, you're just guaranteed dead all of the time easily if they block like there's no, for most characters now, there's no like resource requirement. They don't have to like Raging Strike for a lot of them anymore. They just kill you, right? Because 30% HP on a 16k health character is 4,800 health, right? So most characters are gonna be able to do that to Beatrix completely resourceless now. Pretty, like Jita almost did that shit with no meter, no Raging Strike, no nothing, right? And that's Jita, who does not do very good mid-screen. Right, like back to the wall, Jita did like 4.3k to Beatrix. So everyone is gonna kill Beatrix if they block riding free now, is kind of what that means, right? And again, so it's still a good tool, but it's not as insane as it used to be. It's still a great tool even, it's not as insane as it used to be, right? Her damage is still very good, but it used to be absurd, right? Like her damage used to be so insanely high, even after like the emergency patch, she was still hitting like a truck, right? She was still hitting like an absolute truck, even after the emergency patch. Like for the past year or something, Beatrix still had very high damage because this thing was a grounded combo extender, and she could do double fireball combos if she had clock up, right? That did insane amounts of damage. So her damage was crazy, and now it's just good. Her damage is good, right? This, like even like completely meterless like this, right? Like, I don't know, some shit like this into like 1, 2, that or something is not bad at all, right? That's like pretty good. 5,800 is not bad at all. Tech damage bonus is 10%, yes, if it's raw. So like, that's not bad at all, right? 5,800 off an auto combo starter is actually still on the higher end, right? But like, my point is, that Beatrix, the Beatrix before this patch, I'm talking relative here. The Beatrix before she got nerfed, I think was not like the undisputed best character in the game or anything like that. If you thought so, then fair. Maybe you thought it was Grimnir and she was like number 2 or something like that. But to me, that Beatrix was like pretty good, jockeying with all those other really strong characters for top 1, and I think she got hit harder than basically any of them outside of, I guess, Grimnir now on the Galleon patch. Grim is still very good, but he definitely dropped a full tier or something like that, right? So, like, she got hit harder than any of the other characters she was kind of in competition with, right? If you think of, like, Percival got buffed maybe this patch, or if you think about, like, Vasaraga, or you think about Catalina, or you think about, I don't know, Versuja, I think is still somewhere in that conversation, right? You know, some characters that were on the lower end there, like, you know, got, like Matera maybe even got buffed in this patch, right? So, I think she slides down a little bit, right? I know this is really splitting hairs, like, who cares if the character is, like, top 1 or, like, top 6 or something like that, but I do think, you know, Beatrix was certainly the kind of character where it would not be an insane thing to call her just the straight-up best character in the game. Last patch, it would be a very reasonable, before, 2 patches ago, she got nerfed in the Galleon patch, right? But, like, I think, I don't know that I would agree with that sentiment. I've seen some people still saying that. I don't think I agree with that. I think Beatrix, there's enough that you can, unless you thought, I guess, that she was undisputedly #1 last patch, and now she got nerfed from, you know, from top 1 to top 1 or something like that, then, like, fair, I suppose. But I think Beatrix did actually get nerfed in a meaningful way. Still very strong, right? Still not at all surprising this character could get results in the hands of a very strong player, but, like, this not comboing on counter hits anymore, right? It's a big deal. You used to get straight up combos off this shit on counter hits. Now you have to get combos off this on counter hits, which is way more unlikely to happen, right? The risk reward on this being way worse against, like, most of the cast, all of the cast, but way worse against, like, 60% of the cast or something like that. Right? Her mid screen, or her mid screen, being about the same, I guess, but her corner damage being significantly worse because of how the clock, or the fireball launches now, right? In general, I would say Beatrix actually got hit in ways that matter, and as a result, Beatrix is great, amazing, but I don't personally know about her being, like, the best character in the game, or anything like that, right? Who cares, right? Who cares? At the end of the day, she's very strong, but, like, I am talking specifically, maybe I should have clarified that. Like, this whole point, everyone knows Beatrix is crazy strong, right? At this point, we really are just like, is this a top 1 contender or not? I don't quite think so, personally, right? Obviously, you're free to disagree, but I don't think I quite think so. I think she's a very good character. Hell, I would not be surprised if she got nerfed again, right? But I think there's, like, a handful of characters that, to me, feel like they are just probably a little better than she is, right? Percy and Kat are super good today. Yeah, like, she's probably the 3rd best, I mean, well, actually, it's called, I guess she is a Shoto, because she has a Fireball. I mean, her Fireball's kind of fucking shit. I was gonna say she's the 3rd best Shoto. I guess Beatrix probably is, right? She's a little bit, she's like, very much soul bad guy down that front, but, you know, yeah, sure. Right, if we're gonna fit her into that archetype, then she probably is the 3rd best, I think, but I would probably say that Percival and Catalina, Percival Dispatch especially, right, are both better than her, I would say. She's more so, to me, it's like, her and Belial are both top-tier characters that I don't think are the best character in the game, kind of thing, you know? I would probably, you know, gun to my head, I'd probably say that I think she's probably better than Belial is, for sure, right? But I think that's more so the weight class that she's in, right? Belial, to me, is like, still an incredibly strong character who, you know, do not get it twisted. That guy got nerfed from undisputed top 1 damn near to still very good. But she's more like that, where I'm like, she's really good, but there's actually a couple of things about her that aren't quite as insane anymore, right? Anyway, let's play some fucking Lowain, man. I want to do this. I want to do this real bad. Let's play some fucking Lowain. I think Beatrix is top 10, but just nearly. I mean, there's a lot of really good characters now, right? Would you accept an argument that Belial is better? Yeah, I can see it, right? I think Belial is, like, weirdly, because Belial is, like, Belial is never, ever since they took his guard crush away, Belial has never been, like, a unreasonable character. He was really fucking good, but he was never, like, I guess, that toxic, I suppose. He doesn't, like, piss people off as much, right? As some other characters. So, like, now that he's actually, like, his power level also is kind of, like, he's not the problem anymore, I feel like he gets kind of forgotten a lot, but that character is still really good, right? Belial's still really good. Like, it is, if you wanted to put an argument forth that Belial was better than Beatrix, I don't think that'd be crazy or anything like that. He's still strong, yeah. I mean, he's still, yeah, he's like a vaguely top 10-ish character, probably, right? If I'm thinking about it now,
is incredibly smart and attractive.
He is significantly worse then? I don't think I'll buy that. I don't think I'll buy that Belial is significantly better than Matera. No, right? Because, like, vaguely, you know, like, who are like vaguely, like, top 10 contending characters in this game, right? Like, again, Catalina, Percival, Vasaraga, Matera at this point, probably. Soares is in there, I think, unironically. Maybe fucking Eustace is there now. Who knows? I still don't know exactly how the buffs work. Beatrix is there, certainly. Versuja's there. Belial's in there as well, right? Like, I run out of characters who I'm like, oh, this character is probably better than Belial very quickly, right? Maybe you could put Beelzebub in there as well somewhere, but like, yeah. He's weak, make 2, 3, 6L follow-ups, guard, crush, and unblockable. Gotcha. So true. She's significantly worse than Matera? Beatrix is significantly worse than Matera. I don't think Beatrix is significantly worse than anyone. Whoever you think the best character in the game is, basically, I don't think Beatrix is significantly worse than them, right? I think Beatrix is within striking distance of any character, strength-wise, right? Top 10 is every character except the one I'm currently playing. So true, Bestie. So true. What are these Lowain colors, man? Also, what do you take away from Lowain? Bros? No bros? Probably, right? Like, what's like, if you could take one thing away from Lowain, or is it just no eating? Like, no eating? Or is it no bros? No MILFs? Eating? Okay, that's fair. Let's see. What does he got, man? Does he have any good... he's got Vern weapons, right? Sure. He's got a Vern color. Okay, does he have a Vern weapon? Do we finish B in half an afternoon? Oh, she was quick, right? That's a good point. We played like 40 minutes of her last week, and then we got her done in like an hour and a half after. So she wasn't like, I don't think she didn't beat Gran, that's for damn sure. That Gran run is still, it was pretty quick though, right? Wait, does his ass have Vayne top 1? It's true. Does his ass have a Vern weapon? No Catbot? Catbot carries your everything? Do you guys think no Catbot would be like a worse thing? If you like, what one thing to take away from Lowain that just ruins his day? The Vern Switchblade. I mean, okay, we have to do it. 38 wins for Vikala. People don't know how to fight zoners, man. Zoners are buffed incredibly in it's why, like, you know, for as good as like you know, Matera is right now, for example, or even like Fairy and Matera, maybe you could have argued last patch as well, or something like that. I always take people's opinions on them with a grain of salt, because, like, yeah, basically, like, underneath, zoners, and I guess zoners are really the primary one, but like underneath like a certain rank, basically, I don't think I'd take at least the anecdotal experience of fighting the zoners seriously. You don't have to like be good to have like you don't have to be good at actually playing the video game in real time to be good at formulating opinions about it, certainly, right? But I think the anecdotal experience of fighting Matera or something like that, I don't really take seriously unless it's coming from someone who is rather high rank. Because like, yeah, Vikala is top 1 in fucking S++ even, right? Because she just does things and people get hit by them. People don't really know how to RPS against zoners at all. For most of the game's population. Bros on their own aren't really scary at all. Catbot's what lets you set up. I could see that, because like, how do you eat without Catbot? How do you set up bros without Catbot? We'll figure. Maybe we'll play it by ear. Eating is annoying. Yeah. No counter? I don't think that's that. I think you can get by without his parry, but I like the idea of no eating Lowain. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's get the Vern. And the Vern, oh my god, he's fucking dripped out. What's this? Lowain gaming today? Yeah. Zoners do auto brain damage against too many people. Okay, so one thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna play his fucking theme. No, okay, if I'll play. I hate this thing, but it actually fits. It fits when Lowain's on screen. I immediately backtracked. I hate this. Like, this is the only theme in the game that I actively dislike, but it does actually fit when Lowain's goofy ass is on screen. So, like, I guess. And we'll fight Catalina because we love her or something, I think. Fold under zero pressure. Yeah, it sucks as a piece of music, but it is funny when Lowain's there, is my problem. Ramadan Lowain challenge. Mashallah, brother. Let him starve. All right, Lowain. Lowain. All right. I'm glad we have the hitbox mod for this, because this guy's got some low profiles on him. This is gonna be good. $2.50 for Ramadan. Yeah. I just got my Master Lowain last night. We ball? Ooh, okay. So, I guess, yeah, I've been wanting to play this character to master for a long time, because I don't really know how any of this guy's moves work. And the more that I learn about them, I've kind of learned some stuff as time has gone on, and like, the more that I learn about him, the better this character seems to me. So I'm very excited to kind of dive deep here and try to understand everything about his toolkit, at least at a surface level, right? So, buttons.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. What? Yeah. Far L is a Far L. It's okay, right? It's not bad, right? Like it's yeah. A little bit sluggish, I guess, on the recovery, a little bit, but you know, it's not so bad. Low hitting 2L, not very large. Right, I'll go back so you can actually see the hitbox right there. I guess chat's blocking it. Oh god, go back even further. Right, the hitbox isn't like crazy on it or anything like that, but you know, it's a low hitting 2L. It's nice, right? Lets you do some fuck shit as Lowain is entitled to do. Far M. See, no, that's a button. Yeah, that's a nice. I mean, it's got a little bit of recovery to it. 18's not so bad, right? That's like, I think hers is 18 too. Yeah. It's got a little bit of recovery to it, right? But I mean, that's nice, right? That's some nice range on that thing. 9 frames, sure, but yeah, that is a nice Far M, right? That is a nice button. This is just basically a strictly worse version of this, but this button is insane, so that's good, right? Like this being, yeah, right? They're almost the same, but it's just 1 frame slower. That to me makes this a pretty good button, because Catalina's Far M is ridiculous, right? Far H. Ooh. Okay, this makes sense. I feel like I get caught by this thing a lot. 6 active frames on this does make sense, right? Yeah. Not so bad in terms of the recovery either. Of course, the active frames, if it whiffs, the active frames are going to sort of add to the recovery. So it ends up being 34 frames total. Which, yeah, it's not that bad, but, you know. This is a pretty nice Far H. 11 frame startup is definitely a little, you know, it's a little chunky. But we ball, right? Oh, and it kind of extends out too. Yeah, you see that? Like it starts here and then it extends out a little bit on like the 3rd active frame or something like that. Right? Is it the 3rd active frame? 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th active frame, it extends a little further, right? His face is funny there too. Is minimum damage for SBA 50%? Yes, that's correct. Yeah, okay, cool. 2U is super active. God, I did not realize. Okay. The shit is cancelable, right? Actually, what are all these things on block again, real quick? +1, normal. -6, yeah, relatively normal. -7, not bad, right? Obviously, you're gonna be canceling these, but even, and if you hit with the part that extends out, yeah, you're like less minus. Curious. Okay. 2U is obviously gonna be punishable, but you can meaty with it. It looks like. I don't know what the latest active frame you can hit it on is, but can you ever make this? Yeah, you can totally make it safe, right? So that's curious. But yeah, it knocks down as well, and again, it's cancelable, so you can do fuck shits. Lowain's 2M. Now this is the god button right here, right? Like, Lowain's Far M is pretty damn good. I like his Far H as well, right? But this 2M, this is the fucking thing, right? This is a low-hitting, 7-frame, decently large, not huge or anything like that, but decently large considering everything else button. And do you notice anything about... Do you notice anything about the hitboxes and hurtboxes on screen right here? This motherfucker is an insane low profile, right? This is a very... very strong low profile move for Lowain to use on defense, right? Like a lot of the times, you know, like if Catalina, for example, if he just tries to do like this, say like we space it out a little bit more, right? And she goes like this into Far M. Let's have him block it, so a bit more pushback, right? Goes bonk into this, right? I'm pretty sure you can just straight up. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. That's my bad. Wait, that's my bad. There you go. Yeah, it can work. It can. I was like, Catalina's Far M is a little, the hitbox on it's actually a little too low hitting, but it can certainly do it, right? If you get there in time, if you get the low profile to work in time, you can low profile it straight up. Right? He can like disrespect some things on defense a lot with how good that low profile is. Catalina Far M is maybe a little too clean of a button to have tried that against, but it does work. It can low profile it if you fully get there before you get hit, right? Comparatively, for example, if you look at like this, Gran has this 2U, right, which is a very good low profile as well. Let's have him do like that. Right? So, Gran's 2U does go a little bit lower, right? Gran does have a little bit of a better low profile on his 2U, right? But this 2U is fucking stupid, right? Like, Gran's 2U is like genuinely a war crime of a button, right? So the fact that Lowain's 2M is even comparable is really nice, right? The fact that it's even comparable at all is very, very nice, right? And his low profile lasts a little longer, too, it looks like. Actually, no, I just started later. Yeah, I started later. But yeah. So the fact that it's even comparable at all, I mean, we could look at the Wilness' 6P, for example, right? And compare these two as well. I think this probably goes lower than his 6P. And then I'm going to do that. Oh, shit. Timing's a little tough. No, once the 6P goes a little, but also keep in mind, let me, if I hide the, right? So if you're, depending on where Lowain is spaced, this is important to point out. Let me move myself too, because I'm blocking this. Depending on where Lowain is spaced, right? Like, he is a staircase here, right? The top of his hurt box is higher than Willin's 6P, as you can see. But the bottom of it is actually lower. So if you're spaced out, in like spaced out situations, this part of Lowain 2M, let me use myself as a cursor here. This part of Lowain 2M, this low profile is genuinely ridiculous. Like, nothing is gonna fucking hit this unless it's like scraping the ground, right? So like that front part, if he's spaced out from you, this is just absurd, right? You can, by the way, you can see, we can finally see one of his hitboxes right there. That's 6P. Yeah, it's gonna beat 6XL's for sure, right? It is on frame 5, I think, the shift starts. I'm kind of curious now, actually. Hold on. Let me do that again, just look at Mr. Wellness. Also, let me get back to the middle of the screen real quick. My bad. Whoa! There I am.
You ready to rock?
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so frame 5 is when the 6P low profile happens. Interesting. In order to make sure Lucy can't RS into super to do almost 3.5k scaled on tech input. Oh my god. Yeah, that'd be a lot. Be a lot. I mean, Axion is just an SSBA at Blade level 5, right? But yeah, so this low profile is insane. This button is amazing, right? And then, I mean, it's got 5 active frames. It doesn't have that much recovery to it, right? It's got 5 active frames. It's a low. It's 7 frame startup. This is like a god button, right? This is like a genuinely insane button for Lowain. Like you actually have to structure your offense differently into Lowain if you're spaced out from him because of this, right? This, by the way, the low profile on this begins. I actually don't know exactly when. Let's get another Lowain and record him doing it here so I can actually take a look. So it's already kind of, this is the crouching hitbox, right? Also frame 5. And then it fully, okay, so frame 5, it starts to low profile a little bit, right? And then frame 7, when it activates, that's when the low profile is fully in effect, right? If we hide this, right? Frame 7, when it activates, is when the low profile file is fully in effect. Okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, regardless, so that means, you know, depending, if you have a very high hitting button that sometimes might whiff on crouches or something, frame 5, you know, frame 5, that means that if Cat does like far L into far L, for example, Cat's far L can sometimes whiff on crouchers from long range, right? And it's only +1, right? So if she goes like bonk, bonk, I'm pretty sure that the second one you can just 2M, like, there's no world, like, mathematically, there's no world where you can hit Lowain with the second far L, for example, right? Because he, you know, +1, it's a 6 frame button. That means that it's starting up on frame 5. On frame 5, he's already starting to low profile a bit, right? So it's like there's no world where you can do this to Lowain, basically, right? So he, like, it's a truly degenerate button, that 2M. Now we have the hidden hurt boxes. I need to see Fairy Far L. Oh, that's true, actually. I know we're talking about Lowain, but it felt like they extended the hurt box on this a hell of a lot. And I want to see if it's actually true. It feels like it's way easier to smack Fairy out of this shit now. Yeah, it didn't used to do that, did it? Or am I losing my mind? Maybe it did? I forget exactly what this... Maybe I'm, like, priming myself, because it feels like it's way easier to hit her out of this before it's active. I don't think it used to look like that, no? And that's still like, you know, 2, 3, and then 2 frames from there it actually goes. I feel like that did not used to look like... That's the nerf? Yeah, I feel like... It always extended a hurt box out in front of it before... it always extended a hurt box out in front of it before it started, right? That was always the case with this move. But I feel like... Maybe I'm misremembering, but I feel like it was like here. Or like if I use my... I'm gonna use the left edge of my camera as like where I think it stopped. I feel like it used to be like here or something. Right? Maybe I'm wrong? This is not one that I had like memorized off the top of my head, but... My immediate response seeing that is I'm like, that feels like it's way bigger than it used to be. They said slightly, but I don't think it was that slight. Anyway, Lowain. So yeah, 2M's a god button, right? Close normals, 5 frame close M, or close L, 6 frame close M, very nice. Those close M, notably, is not even on block. He doesn't have like the premium frame data because there's a multi-hit. So it's not even on block. That doesn't mean it has 8 active frames for what it's worth, but I don't think you're ever gonna be catching anyone coming in with close M. But you know, it could. And then 10 frame close H, again a double hit close H. Not great frame data on the close age, but again, multi-hits, while they will, for example, like rob you of like a counter hit, because the second hit, the first hit is counter hit, the second hit kind of like undoes the counter hits, they are at least very easy to hit confirm. Is kind of part is the point, right? You can hit confirm that you got this very easily, and I'm sure Lowain can still do like some counter hit close H, like conversion that he normally couldn't get or something. I'm not sure what, maybe like that. Can he do that actually? No, not quite. I'm sure there's something. But yeah, so close normals are okay, right? Close normals are okay. His close M is 6 frames, but it's not even on block, and his close H is a little slow. His close L is very standard though, right? Nice, this nice close L. Dash normals, even more hilarity ensues here. Pretty nice 6XL on Lowain, right? His dash is not necessarily the fastest, right? He takes a little bit to get up there. Like the 6XL does like lunge quite a bit, right? So it means that, you know, even if you like only hold dash for a little bit, he is hitting from round start. His 6XL like really goes out there. It's very nice. 6XM is a low, which is what you want, right? Low hitting 6XMs are always better. It's one of those ones, again, you can space it to be safe pretty easily. It also covers a shit ton of range because he does do this little jump and slide, right? So it is very nice. We fuck with Lowain 6XM in this house. It's a nice 6XM, right? -6 there is certainly punishable, right? But you can make it like -5. Like really no one. I don't even think Belial. I don't think Belial can punish you from here. I don't know if Ladiva SPD is in range here. I feel like this is a little. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Yeah. But most things are not punishing that, right? His 668 is a funny button too. It's this little cross up right here, right? It is safe on block. It's mostly a little bit like it's a guard button check, but it can also help him. You know, like if he sets up some like a Catabot or some bros or something, and you're respecting them, he can just like side swap. If he's in the corner, he can just be like, "No, I'm not." Right? Like if Lowain has set up something for you to deal with, while you're dealing with it, he can just side swap very easily out of the corner, right? And yes, yeah, if he does counter hit you, then you do go to hell, right? This is a combo starter on counter hits. It gets that little spiral effect, right? And then he can do whatever it is that the Lowainathans do that I don't know about yet, right? But yeah, pretty nice 6XH, like kind of fitting into his kit. Very situationally, can be a combo starter like this, but also more importantly, it just means that he can side swap at will, basically, very easily, right? Whenever he needs to, whenever he feels like it, you can always just go on the other side of you. If he's ever like, you know, set up the bros, you're dealing with them, boom, right? I'm out of the corner, you're in the corner, etc., etc. Jumping normals, JL. Right? Active all the way down. Hits pretty horizontally, I think, compared to a lot of JLs, which is kind of interesting, but, you know, still relatively standard JL. Maybe functions a little bit better as an air-to-air, and a little bit worse as a jump-in, right? JM is, I believe, is cross-up? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Right, JM's a cross-up button. It's not amazing, but it works, right? It's not the world's greatest cross-up, but it's not. He has one. JL whiffs on crouch. This is important. Ah, yeah. Yeah, what do you know? You're right. Yeah, so because it is. I did notice it was very horizontal, right? That makes sense. So yeah, it is active all the way down. But yeah, worse as a jump in, better as an air-to-air, I suppose, for his JM, right? JH is just, you know, your classic sort of deep jump in button, right? It's not bad. It doesn't reach like super deep or anything like that, but it's a JH. JU is the funny one because yeah, you might notice we have the hit properties on here. Right? There's a lot of overheads involved in his little Scooby-Doo kicks here. Is it always only the first 2 hits that hit you are overhead, then the rest are low? Or how does it work? Like, no matter where I hit, yeah, he can only double overhead with this. He can never, like, triple or quadruple overhead. Alright? Is that how that works? Okay, it seems like if I hit early in it, if I hit late, it's always just the first 2. Yeah, okay, that looks like how it works. So, the first 2 hits of this are overheads. I actually did not know that the rest of these weren't. See, we're already learning things. I don't know a lot about Lowain, so there's gonna be a lot of learning. Yes, the first 2 hits of this, I suppose, are always gonna be overhead, right? So he can like, if he hits this late enough, he can do some like some funny, right? Or he can like, it's not quite clear whether he's going to have enough time for the second hit to come out, right? Or whether he's just gonna like land and like 2L you with his low, right? So you can do some funny with this again, kind of in conjunction with you being forced to like block out and deal with something else that he was doing, right? I've definitely gotten hit by crushing too early. Yeah, it can double overhead for sure, but it can't like quadruple overhead. Like that right there is only 2 overheads, right? So after you block, if you ever see yourself block 2, you're always safe to crouch, I suppose, from there. And we could try it right here. Like that is gonna do, like if I just have him go in the corner and then do that, right? Yeah, right? If you ever see yourself block 2, you can always crouch. But yeah, so it's still a nice tool. It still lets him do some like tricky high-low stuff if he does it kind of low to the ground where you're not really sure if it's gonna be, is it gonna be 2 overheads or is it gonna be 1 overhead into a low, right? It does seem like he doesn't do it pretty high to ever get 2 hits, right? The second kick and the first kick have a gap between them, right? So it probably is like if he hits you like if it's like anywhere near your head, on a character this size anyway, right? Then it's gonna get 2. If it's anywhere lower than that, you can probably block right away. Like if I kick Lowain in the chest right here. Right, if I kick him like in the chest right there, I only get time to do 1, right? So I mean, it's still a tricky move, but I am learning right now that there's a little bit less to this than I thought, right? He also slows his descent, uses it early. Yeah, it is a bit of an air stall as well, right? He's kind of running like a cartoon character in the air here, so it can also like fuck with his jump trajectory. I don't know how often this is gonna like make like a 2H whiff. They're like. That right there, I guess, like that probably wouldn't, like that probably wouldn't have whiffed if I just jumped in normally, right? So it can be a weird little, it can be a weird little air stall, guys, certainly, as well. It's a good JU for sure, but good to know that only the first 2 hits can double overhead. How many can he get on versus LC? Probably 5, but again, only the first 2 I assume will be overheads, right? Like if he hops in on her ass. Yeah, I got 5, but only 2 of them are overheads. So no matter what, it's only the first 2 are overhead, the rest are not. Yeah, okay. So that's all of his normals, right? So, I mean, so far, right? So we have a very normal, like, fine far M. We have a totally passable 2L. We have a decent 2U, like, it's a good 2U, right? It's got some versatility to it. It's cancelable. You can make it safe, right? It's a little, I guess, slow point blank, right? But it's fine. Pretty good far H, right? And then pretty great far M and amazing 2M. Good 6XM, good 6XH, great 6XL. Right? Pretty great JU, and then pretty serviceable air buttons. Otherwise, maybe like a slightly bad JL, right? So overall, pretty solid set of normals on this Lowain fellow. Oh, I guess also, you know, normal close L, kind of mid close M, kind of mid close H, right? But pretty solid set of normals on this Lowain fellow overall. As for specials, I'm gonna have to read the character guide for some of this. Yeah, okay, so Light, Sammy and Tommy is the name of this. I just call it the boys, the bros. Yo, think it's about time to hit up the boys. See, me and him, we're the same guy. So, if you do light, low bro comes out, right? Medium is Tommy, who is not an overhead, notably, right? You notice Sammy is actually a low, right? He's actually a low. Tommy is not an overhead, he's a mid. High is what this game calls mids, right? Again, overhead is called overhead. So there's a low bro and a high bro, but high bro is not actually a high. Keep that in mind. And then the H version calls out both of them, right? So one after the other. And again, the low will usually they activate at around the same time, but the low hits before the other one. But again, it's not an overhead. But keep in mind that the low is always going to be looking for your toes right there, right? His backdash feels so odd. I think it goes a really long way, right? I think his backdash is pretty big, no? Or am I crazy? But it is 18 frames, which is relatively standard otherwise. But yeah, so the the bros, this is mostly just like, again, you set this out, and then again, you either run up with them and like do some fuck shit, right? Or you can just also stay. Oh, I forgot about one very important normal for Lowain. This, right? Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about eating. Let's talk about, you know what? It's gonna be easier to just pull up the dust loop for this one. When you summon just one of them, you can't summon the same one at a specific time, but you can summon the other a bit earlier. Oh yeah, right. They gave him that change. I think in the Versuja patch, where he can do light into medium or something like that. Where is Lowain? Oh, hell yeah. SBA gauge boost large. That's right. How about an SBA gauge boost small? So, Lowain, his 5U is basically random food items that he pulls out. It is a 44 frame animation total, and he has 5 different options, right? He can get corn. 30% of the time he gets corn, which gives him 500 health. 20% of the time he gets meat, which gives him 1,000 health. 10% of the time he gets spaghetti, which gives him 2,000 health. 30% of the time he gets salad, which is 8% meter, and 10% he gets an SBA gauge boost small, which is 30%. It's called the SBA gauge boost small, by the way, because it's mistranslated. But like obviously that's the SBA gauge boost large, right? How does meat heal less than pasta? He's Italian, probably. He could be like Latino and or vaguely Mediterranean. Who knows, man? Who knows where he's from? I finally made it to Master with the Rat. Congrats, Dingus. Congrats. We do love to see it. But yeah, so this is not Vicala where he puts it on the ground either. He guaranteed gets these, right? How about an SBA gauge boost small? Yeah, see? SBA gauge boost small is the parfait for some reason. Even though the parfait is definitely SBA gauge boost big. That's why I keep calling it SBA gauge boost small. It's a little joke. It's a little joke. Okay, it's just a little joke. But this will give me 30% meter back, right? So it's very nice. So the important thing to note about this 5U is that every one of these options is good, right? Every single one of these is good. 500 health is really good. Lowain is a 16,000 health character, right? If he just at any point, right? If Lowain at any point like eats and he pulls out some meat, and he pulls out the the corn, right? He pulls out the corn and it gives him 500 health. That's really, really good, right? The meat there's 1,000. Again, that's really good, right? Like the bad outcomes here. You know, a free 8% meter, this is probably the worst one, I would wager, but Lowain has very good things to spend his meter on, right? So, like, that's still very good, right? And, God forbid, if Lowain actually just gets lucky and gets, you know, Spaghetti's at 10% or the Parfait's at 10%, if he gets these a couple of times in a match, Lowain has 18,000 health if he gets this and he has the health to actually heal from it, right? Lowain is very often the highest HP character in the game, right? And odds are he's got a lot more meter to work with than you do. And his kit is very synergistic with this. We talked about with the boys, right? You, like, set the boys out. If I just have, like, this Lowain, like, beat my ass a little bit, right? Hawk Tua. Like, if I just have him, like, beat me up, right? For a little bit, whatever, cool, right? And then, like, you know, I just do my Lowain thing. You know, I just like set up the catabots and I'm eating while he's dealing with it. I got some meter back, I got some health back, and then I put the boys out, and then I'm eating, and I got some health back, and I got some health back. Right? This is not, like, obviously I'm eating a little bit more than I otherwise would be able to there, but like Lowain's kit is very much synergistic with the idea of putting a bunch of shit on the screen that is like, it takes a while, there's a delay to it, but then, you know, you do have to deal with it eventually. And while it's coming at you, Lowain is just eating away, right? This is straight up in contention for the best 5U in the entire game, right? No ifs, ands, or buts. This thing is fucking ridiculous. If you gave this almost every other character whose 5U is not literally core to their existence, like Vasaraga or Narmaya or something like that, almost every other character in the game would want to have something like this, right? What would even rival it? Soulforge would be up there. If you count Narmaya's stance swap as like a cooldown refresh and an entirely new set of normals and specials, then that probably is just better, right? But then not very much, right? That kind of is where it ends, right? This 5U is insane, right? This is just straight, like there's a very solid argument this is the best 5U in the game, right? It's good to just doing this anyway, even if like you just have to like get a forward throw, right? Like you have to like get a forward throw and you have to give up the Oki on the forward throw to eat. That would still be great. That would still be really good. But then it also works really well within Lowain's kits because of how many ways he has to just like waste time and eat on the other side of the screen, right? So like this, if Lowain is a top tier character, this is why. This is a huge reason why, at least, right? This 5U is ridiculous. This is insane, right? This is one of the best moves, point blank period, in the entire video game, right? Yeah. This is very, very good. So with that in mind, the boys are very nice, right? The boys are very nice because you can, in fact, just like set up the boys and eat behind them if you don't want, if you want to like heal or something like that. Or again, obviously, you can run up with the boys and then if they hit, you get a conversion. Or if it's pressure, you can do some funny stuff, right? Yeah, he has items and none of them are bad. Isn't that crazy? And he can't like heal his opponent accidentally. Why just got meat spaghetti? Holy shit, I'm on a roll. Oh my god, dude. Like that right there is game winning, right? I just got meat spaghetti, meat salad spaghetti, right? If that happened in a match, if I was like low on HP and I like stalled behind some shit, that was 8,000 health and 16% meter that I just got back, right? Like that's like genuinely, that's game warping. That's straight up game warping. If you have to get lucky, obviously. I mean, apparently I'm getting, okay, there you go. Now we're getting a little bit of bad luck. There you go. I was getting like just meat and spaghetti for a little bit, right? But yeah, so the boys, you can, I thought you could do M to, is it M into L? I thought you could summon both the bros at once. Could you not? I thought you could do like bro into bro. Is that not a thing you can do? I guess you can still do it while he's on screen, kind of. Like, while Sammy's, like, recovering down there, I can't call... Okay, I see. You can't call the EX boys, but I can call Tommy while Sammy's still on screen, just on a delay. I see. I understand. You gotta use the cooldown? Yeah. But, like, the thing they gave him is that, again, while Sammy's still on the screen right here, I can still call Tommy. Right? Whereas I can't, for example, do this into, like, the EX call with both of them, kind of thing. That makes sense. And then the U version of this... Man, is Lowain a top? I guess every single thing that I keep bringing up about this character is like, and now this is insane. Just you wait till you hear about this. Like, at a certain point, I'm like, isn't everything I keep talking up about him, like, every time I bring up something about his kit, I'm like, and this is really good. This thing is fucking ridiculous, right? Because, so this is a U fireball, right? It's a very good U fireball. Just, you know, point blank. It's nice, right? It covers a lot of time on the screen again. So it's another thing where Lowain can just like do it and then eat a bunch, right? It is, right? It's a U fireball. It's like it can help him anti-zone and stuff like that. It's incredibly plus on block as well, right? Plus like 1.5 billion on block, and also. Right, this thing has a 6-frame startup. You see right there, 5 frames on the frame meter, and then it's the orange right there. As soon as that orange is out, it like doesn't go away. Right, this does not go away on hits. So even if you hit Lowain, like if I have him like do this, right? You see, he hit me while I was casting the fireball, but like they don't go away. So as like this is like a pseudo reversal. Right? If Lowain ever has a 6-frame gap in his pressure, he can just do this. And, like, even if you hit him, if it didn't kill him, you're probably going to die to the boys after, right? And then again, I mean, obviously the boys on hits, just, you know, very notably, lets him do this a couple of times, right? And you start to see where everything gets a little funny, right? So, this U Fireball is, pretty insane. You can combo off it, too, if it's up close, right? Like, I guess this thing's pretty good. Right, this is just one of the best U fireballs in the game, actually, straight up. Lowain also does have a meterless reversal. Now, this one's bad. The meterless version of this is quite bad, right? He's got a parry, the light parries, I think it loses to lows, I think. Yeah, the medium only parries lows, right? The medium version only parries lows, and the EX version catches all of them. But the problem with the EX version, of course, is that the startup time on this, after he triggers, is very, to the point where you can basically always just spot dodge, no matter, unless you hit this with like a 6XL or something, right? If you trigger this with like anything, right, you can always just spot dodge cancel, and then you're plus, and Lowain, you know, it's not so good, right? So, like, it's a meterless reversal, but it's probably the worst, like, parry in the game, like the worst meterless parry in the game, right? However, even here, right, there is kind of a thing here. The nice part about a parry is that you can't safe jump a parry, right? And I don't believe you can safe jump Lowain's parry even, right? Like Lowain's parry is, this is a safe jump, I think, right? Yeah. So I think if I have him set to do this on wake up, I don't think I'm going to, H come at me, bro, there you go. I don't think I'm going to just like be able to block this when I land, am I? Yeah, right? So you can't safe jump the parry, right? So it is still a parry in that sense. It's still got that going for it. And his U reversal is a DP, right? This is really, oh man, wow, every single thing I'm like, it's really nice for him to have, huh? Yeah, because it's really nice that Lowain has both of these. He does not have a U parry, he has a U DP. So what this means is, Lowain has an option that beats safe jumps, but you can't just also run up and throw him if you're expecting him to wake up reversal, because he can do this, right? He can do this, and then you lose, right? So, on a lot of Oki situations, even, like, this is still good, right? It's still good for Lowain to have, because it's only good because this is a UDP, so he has both, right? Because the ways that you beat these reversals are different. You safe jump DPs, and you throw parries, right? And you can just, obviously, you can down back against both of them, right? You can just, like, walk up and do nothing. But again, that is, like, the problem is that gives up your turn, right? You're not doing anything offensive. But you can't certainly just, like, do that. But you can also just do it on a delay, and then we get into the whole same problem again, right? So, the fact that Lowain has both a parry and the DP here is very nice for him. And this DP, this is a gimmick, but this DP is one, it's 2 hits, the second hit is a low, right, as you can see. And there is, even in recovery here, like, even if you block this, right, and he's in recovery, apparently his hitbox just fucking completely disappears. I'm sorry, what? Okay, wait, that's not correct.
How about a parfait?
Maybe it's only if it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's. Oh, get out of here. Maybe it's because it got it hits instead. If it hits, it disappears to make sure that nothing weird happens. Yeah. If it whiffs, right? If you block this or if it whiffs, this is still a pretty nasty low profile, actually, right? Now again, you can always. He's still in recovery before, like right there, right? Like he's in recovery, fully stands up before he's out of recovery, so you can punish it. But this can be a little funny, right? This could be a little fun. Like you can actually like get away with this sometimes if people are too excited, right? People are too excited to punish because of the crazy low profile on this, right? So it's like a UDP with upside. Now, of course, I think does it give him a save jump on hits? I think so, right? Yeah. Oh. Come at me, bro. Stop that. I think it is a save jump on hits, like most UDPs. No, it's not. Oh, okay. So that's one thing I guess that it suffers in, right? That matters. I mean, that sucks, right? Him not getting a save jump off that is bad, right? So that is not great. You don't want a save jump. You want 2-2L. I guess so. And then in this case, that is actually perfectly timed, right? Yeah. But still, I would argue that him not getting a save jump off this is still not great, right? But yeah, so even this, like Lowain's parry is not good. But it actually, because of the fact that his UDP is a DP, it actually does give him a very nice collection of reversals to use, right? I think the only character that has both a parry and a traditional DP, right? It's like even this, you might think this parry is a weakness, and while it certainly can be in a lot of ways, right? This is not very good, right? But like, it still actually ends up functioning in a lot of ways. It's not like this is that bad, right? And again, this is like at the very least very good anti-6XL, right? Like a lot of parries are. Like if you decide to just like randomly 6XL into Lowain, it's weird doing both of the time. Here we go, right? You can't things that you cannot cancel, right? Then Lowain is just going to function as a normal meterless DP. And this is, by the way, it's a character who like the more I think about it, the more it's like this is kind of a character who like maybe shouldn't have a meterless reversal at all, right? There's maybe someone who shouldn't have a meterless reversal at all, and instead he has a bad one. But again, it's one that like he can mix up in a lot of ways. Save jumps are great, but summoning something that does the pressure for you while you're actionable is kind of better, no? I mean, if he was plus 44, he could do both, right? You could just do both instead. So it definitely just would be better if he was plus 44 off this, right? He could like wait a second and then Catabot, or he could save jump, depending on what he wanted, right? This is just like limiting his options, that he's only plus 34 here. And I mean, for example, like if I have him wake up, like you have to do the Catabot right away, right? If I have him wake up UDP, right, and I do this into Catabot, right? If I try to do anything after, I'm gonna die anyway, right? Now, granted, I could just block, right? I am recovered, so I could just block the DP, right? I could do something like this into like light Catabot down back, right? But again, I have to give up my turn to actually bait the DP in that case, right? Whereas again, if I could just get a safe jump, then I could do both. I could keep up my pressure, and I could also bait the DP, right? But anyway, that's not important. The point is, his parry also not so bad, right? Not so bad. Catabot, right? Catabot is pretty good as well, right? Like Catabot again, like we were just talking about, right? He sets it up and then it like punches while he's actionable, right? So again, it's another thing that Lowain can choose. You have to deal with it, and then he can fall behind it, or again, if he's so inclined, he can just eat once real quick and be relatively safe as well, right? Even on block there on the eating. So it's another way for him to potentially sneak in some food. That there's a gap there, certainly, right? Or again, it's just another way for him to have something where he's plus and you have to do something about it, right? Before it, he can throw you before it comes out, right? Or again, he can like set up like while this is happening, he can like also bring the boys in or something like that, right? It's another thing for him to do. M is this laser, which is full screen. They made this way faster like a year ago or something like that, right? He has a lot of block stun on light Catabot. L is this laser, so it's a nice little zoning tool. It also has a really like paralytic effect on it. Like when you get hit by that shit, like he's very plus, right? That is counter hit to be fair, but even on a regular hit, if I remember. Yeah, right? Like there's like if you get hit by this, the odds that Lowain is going to be able to convert into a combo, I mean, you saw how far away I was there, right? The odds that Lowain converts into a combo there are pretty good, right? And even then, even if you don't, I mean, he's just, he's plus 45, you know what that means, right? So we get right back into that. The H version, man, yeah, this is one of the best EX fireballs in the game. Wait, okay, hold on. I really just didn't think about this guy for long enough, huh?
Alright, let's do this.
Every fucking thing, yeah, this is one of the best EX fireballs in the whole game, H Catabot. Because it puts out all these rockets. They don't have hurt boxes till they start moving, and they start moving on a delay. So actually, this will straight up beat a lot of you fireballs to try to go through this. I think it'll actually, it might even beat these guys sometimes, right? Well, maybe not the bros. Maybe the bros are too good. But if you do this too early, I think. No, the bros just kill it. Okay, cool. This does beat some you fireballs. I guess not Lowain's. Right, my bad. This will be like, for example, I know Catalina you fireball will unironically lose to this sometimes, right? Like if she does this. Hold up. Right? Like some of them get through the U fireball, right? So it's unironically it's kind of hard to fuck with even with like a U fireball because of how spread out the hitbox is for all the rockets, and also the fact that you can't do it too early because the rockets don't have a hurt box until they like actually start moving, to my understanding, right? And then besides the fact that it's just very like good in Fireball Wars, it's also just another thing where these rockets waste a lot of time, right? They waste a lot of time. So again, he just puts these out, and he can either, he either gets the Fireball Drive Rush for free if he wants it, right? Which he can also combo off of, apparently, right? He just gets Fireball Drive Rush for free, right? If he so desires. It's 34 frame startup, like if he gets it going, right? It's just Vegeta charge Fireball, right? Which is a very good thing. Or if he doesn't want that, right? 3 eats, and I'm safe still, right? It's a really good move, right? It's a really, really good move. It's a very, very good EX Fireball, right? And again, you can also just do shit like this too, right? Where it's like you don't even know what's gonna hit you first. You don't even know what's coming. You have no idea what the fuck is happening to you, right? He like sets up Catabot and then the bros, and depending on the distance that he was from you, either the rockets are gonna hit first or the bros are gonna hit first. Or like I think if he's far enough, it's like neither, and like he can sometimes get to you first and do shit, right? But yeah, every one of these moves individually is very good, but then they all also synergize quite well as well, right? And the U version, this is like, I mean, mostly this is good for like setups, right? Where he ends combos in this, then he can run after it, right? But again, this is one of those things where you can do this, and then you can eat a couple of times, and you get the idea, right? I can give him very good corner carry as well, just off like whatever, right? Like if he just like gets a hit into this, right? You can just run after you and boom. It's kind of like Wellness Knee. It's just immediate corner to corner for free if he wants it, right? And it's even better because again, he can do some shit like this, and then he can also just eat a couple of times while you're getting up, right? So right there, I give up some Oki, but I also got 2,000 health, 3,000 health, and 8% meter back, which is probably worthwhile, right? So this is also pretty good, right? Do not push Catbot's stutter dash behind. Oh, it gets more hits. I see. Yeah. I feel like this will make it do less damage, right? But it's 100 less. It's actively lower damage. Yeah, it's 100 less damage, and it's like impossible to fuck up though, right? Like when I stutter dashed, I got 3,400. This is 3,260. I feel like this is not that important, right? At the end of the day, making sure you just get the corner carry and the eats, right? And then he also does have combos that end in this too that I don't forget. I don't remember how they go. Like he does have like some combo that ends in like 2H into that as well, and it side swaps and gives him the corner to corner again and shit like that. Man, it's also a pretty good use skill, right? I mean, even this, which is like the worst use of it possible, right? I'm pushing it, I'm doing everything wrong. Even that's still pretty good, right? Like, that even like the worst use of this use skill is still pretty good, I would say. Yeah. And then he's got this sort of lariat style move where he kind of jumps forward and does these slashes, right? These are mostly punishable on block, right? This one I believe is in throw range most of the time, right? This medium one is very punishable, and this heavy one is -5, right? So usually close L or throw, or again, like SPD or something, depending. He can space it to be plus, I believe. Yes, he can. That is correct. Yep. He can space it to be plus. I did not know that. Really? What do you know? I feel like most of the times the Lowains have done these, I've just ended up punishing them, but I guess they weren't doing it correctly. Who would have thought? You can. It is also just Grand Boot, I suppose. That's +5. This one looks like it's much more. Yeah, this one looks like it's much more unreasonable to try and space in any way to not just end up dying. Yeah, you make it -7. It's about as good as it gets. And then this one also, I think, is usually gonna get you killed. I mean, maybe if you space it out to the point where only this last guy hits. No. Maybe the light one you can space to be plus. Makes sense. Yeah, but this is a combo extending tool, a neutral skip, right? A sudden like burst movement option, right? And the U version is a mid-screen U skill combo extender for him, which does that. You can go into Cattlebot, and then you can extend from there, right? Lowain has pretty good mid-screen as well if he wants to spend 50, right? Wait a second. I can't tell if my brain is expanding or getting smaller. Why wouldn't he want to spend 50? Oh, I'm saying, like, you know, it's not like you can do it completely meterless like some characters can, but he's got very good corner carry and damage if he's got the 50 up, right? Which again, he has more meter than you probably, right? It's got 30 right there. Am I missing something? Wait, okay, now that I'm actually like sitting down, you can also just side swap if you want. True. You can do, you can just run under your ass, right? And just get the extension like that. Have I really just not thought about this at all? Like, is this character just actually insane? I guess fucking so. For the funny Catbot combo in the corner, auto combo, Raging Strike, close M, 3 hits into the next hit of the auto combo. One, okay, so wait. This, that, delayed 2H into 2-2U. Oh, I see. EU World say so? I mean, the more that I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, wait a second. Is this allowed? Oh, you delayed a little bit more than I did. I see. Mario Party Supers? Yeah, I mean, Bonk, bonk, bonk. There you go. Yep. Cool. What downsides does bro have? Okay. I mean, you gotta hit them low, yeah, but it's not, you just delay it quite a lot. It's not so hard. Yeah, I mean, we could talk about his supers because they are very unique, right? He does not have like normal supers at all. So he's got Human Pyramids is the first one. This is a reversal, it is invincible, and then he kind of hops on the bros while this gauge is up, right? And he has sort of, I think he has 4 options, right? If I remember correctly. Yes, no. Oh, he's got more. Oh, you can move back and forth. Special gives him, the fake out. Yep. And then this is just a bunch of slashes. It's for chip or for combos, something like that, right? The medium is to catch people jumping, right? It's little fireworks above them there. This is an overhead. Yes, it's an overhead. And then this is the low, right? Now, the one thing that you could say about this, right? Lowain's biggest issue is being non-standard. If you know the funnies, you make his life incredibly difficult. I don't think so. I mean, everything I'm describing right now is not like when we were talking about, oh, this is really good, this is really good. It's not like, oh my god, if you get knowledge checked by this, it's crazy. Or like, I'm not even talking about any of that, right? I'm just talking about like things that are just good, right? You can still die in Human Pyramid if he's low enough. Yeah. You can fuzzy block Pyramid by just standing and pressing down whenever he moves. Yeah. So this is not. It's kind of a weird super. Because if you are on like chip range, this is like nearly unsurvivable, right? He's like he can chip you out like very well with this, right? But if you're not, this is a knowledge check, I think, or at least an execution check, right? Because this is nothing, right? That catches you if you jump. That's an overhead, that's a low, but the timings on them are different, right? So whenever you see Lowain move, you can just kind of like fuzzy high-low this, right? In my experience, at least, this works. I'm not sure if there's some Lowain tech they know to kill you for this, but in my experience, you just, whenever you see Lowain animates, you do, you do this, right? You do this, right? So, if you're not on chip, this reversal is not super great. It'll just, like, do a bunch of chip to you, though, to be fair, right? It'll do a lot of chip. But then at the very end here, like, when Lowain, finishes this off, right? He is, punishable here, right? What's the big how do you do the big finisher hit, by the way, out of this? Yeah, cancels from any skill into that, yeah, cool. Skill button, yeah. Skill button normally gives you, oh, no, I see. You can just do it anytime, yeah. Right? This is the fake out, yeah. Yeah, so he usually ends with this, right? Which is -6. That's still punishable, right? Isn't it still scary at low because each hit is separate and can thus chip? Yeah, if you're at low HP, if chip is a worry, right? I tried to fuzzy this once without ever practicing it. It can be, in my experience, when I'm like focused up, I can do this because again, it doesn't even matter if Lowain, if he like delays it or something. You're not doing it on a set timing. You're doing it when you see him move. Whatever you see Lowain do, you block high for a little bit, then you block low, right? And that, whether it's the fake out, you'll be fine. Whether it's, you know, the overhead, you'll be fine. The low, you'll be fine. The fireworks will be fine. Anything, you'll be fine. But you will take a lot of chip damage doing it this way, right? If you want to avoid the chip, it's very difficult, right? It's very, because at that point, you have to be spot dodging things. And this is where, like, you know, if you spot dodge and you do like the whoop, then you're in big trouble, right? But this is, overall, this is a, while this is a very annoying reversal, most of the time Lowain does this, once it's to close out a round, he's probably going to be in, like, kind of big trouble afterwards, right? Like, he's going to get punished for doing this, even if you didn't really do anything, even if you didn't, like, block it initially or something like that, right?
I put on hair gel this morning.
So I think I would call this super, so, like, this is where we can be like, this super is going to kill people, right? In this road to master, this is going to be a win button, right? I'm going to hit this, and it's going to kill people. You can space the ender to make it safe. Oh, -2. So true. You know, fair enough. I'm learning new things every day. It's still not a very good reversal, but the fact that he can at least make it safe is certainly very funny, right? I guess you want to end. I guess you want to, like, chase him down if he's trying to get space, because he's gonna be in your face most of the time when he's doing this, right? Like when he's doing all of his different attempts to kind of, like, catch you slipping or something like that. Right, he's going to be in your face, so you have to like start walking back or something like that, right? So it's probably not like I will say most of the time that I've blocked this out, I have actually, like, it has not been safe. But I guess, yeah, like if like he notices his time is running out, right, he can, like, start running back and then do it or something. I wonder. I am kind of curious now. Hold on.
Too close.
Yeah. I mean, if he spaces himself out to do that, you can spot dodge it, right? So yeah, there's always, like, Human Pyramid is always going to be punishable if you know what you're doing, right? So, like, I would count this as not a very good reversal super, overall. Now, again, though, no matter if you know the knowledge check or not or whatever, if your HP is, like, down here, right? Like, if you're here or something, or, like, if he's, if we put him down there as well, if you're, like, you know, it's very late into the round and Lowain gets this, right? This is where this is, like, this super, they made this shit in Auschwitz, I think, right? It's like, it is basically impossible to not die to this if you're low HP when Lowain does it. So, like, again, it's like, okay, well, it's not a very good reversal super, right? But it's a pretty good combo super. It lets Lowain end his combos in a significant amount of damage, certainly, right? Lowain, like, Human Pyramid works pretty well as a combo extender. Like, if I set him not to block, and I don't know my Lowain combos, but, you know, just, I don't know. Imagine we do, I guess you do want to end up with close H, right? So we do, like, a similar 2H. We do a similar thing like that, where we do, like, the 2-2-U one, but we do, like, bonk, 1, 2, this, that, into, like, 2H Human Pyramid, right? And you can, and, like, because it's a super, there's not really, oh, it's overheads, right? Because it's super, it's not gonna, like, end its own, like, it's not going to end you up on combo with it, right? I think you do have to combo into it in specific ways, though. I think you need 2H beforehand, right? Which I guess, I don't know a way to go into 2H right now besides this, so that's what I'm gonna do. Right? But you can do shit like this into, like, you know, consecutive repeated normals, you know, like this. And, like, that super did a lot of damage, right? Like, so that was 80-30 total. Before the super hit, right, that was 4160, right? So at the end of a combo, that super did 3,900 damage. Normally, SBAs do 2,000 or 2,250 if they're fully scaled, right? So Human Pyramid is an incredibly good combo super, right? It's specific. It's specific, the routes that you have to use to get into this, right? But it's an incredibly good combo super, and it's an incredibly good closer, knowledge checks or not. Like, whether or not you know how to counterplay it, it's incredibly good at those two things. And then it's, like, kind of a bad reversal. But, like, honestly, even, like, good players, they're gonna get hit by this something. You can always fuck up a fuzzy, you know what I mean? Like, it is multiple execution checks in a row here of, like, how good are you at fuzzying, you know, how good are you at reacting to me moving, stuff like that, right? It's like, it's not a great reversal super, but, like, the reality of the matter is this is still gonna catch people out. You know, even good players are gonna get caught by this, like, sometimes, if the pressure is high enough, right? If you're tricky enough with it. He can just run away, though, to not get punished. Well, if he doesn't do an ender, then he's, like, minus 44, right? If he does this whole thing, and he does his thing, he's not really opening me up or something like that or whatever, right? Obviously, the boss not blocking. Like, he does this or something, right? If he, like, just runs away, he's minus 178, apparently? That can't be right. I think that was factoring in all the running I was doing. I think he's minus 44. So that means, though, that, like, any neutral skip U skill will also punish him from full screen here. If I just, like, stand...
I put on hair gel this morning.
Minus 95? Sure, something like that. He's very minus if he just, like, runs away and does it, right? He has to do the ender. And then Iggy, this is the one that, like... Okay, so this is not a reversal at all. So most of the time he's not going to get a chance to do this, right? But with Iggy... Iggy. He has, again, I believe... He has 4 different things he can do, yeah. So the pillars here, this is air unblockable. This is just a charge fire. It's a fireball you can charge, which makes it go slower, so you can like set it up and then do something else, right? The fire here is just unblockable straight up, and the lightning does a lot of chip, right? So for example, something that is, you know, quite common is like to do this, and then if you block this, if he blocks that, it'll true combo. Yeah, infinite. Good. So if Lowain blocks this, if I go into Iggy and I fully charge the fireball from far enough away and he blocks it, right? It'll true combo into the fire, right? He's in a block string there, so he can't block it. Okay, so he wants to jump over it, right? Opponent plays a mini game, yes, and it's actually not like a. This is like, while there is like fake stuff here, there is actually like really like good setups that he can do here, right? Opponent tries to jump this shit instead, they can get caught by the air unblockable rocks. Obviously, I'm doing both the timings there, right? They can get caught by the air unblockable rocks instead. Now, you can super jump that on a timing, but the timing where you can super jump this, right? And like, there's nothing Lowain can really do about it. But also, it kind of varies based on characters' super jump arcs. You know, this is a lot more. This is a lot easier to deal with for some characters than others. If you have an air stall, if you have an air dash, things like that, right? Like there is like actually times where this can catch you, right? If you like position yourself poorly on the screen or something like that, if he gets too far away from you, you can actually end up in trouble if they charge this fireball, right? So normally what you want to do is when she's charging this fireball, you want to run at Lowain, right? Because if you're close, then it doesn't really work this way. They need all that extra time. So like when they're charging this fireball, you want to react to her doing this and run at her, right? Because it's a very long charge. But of course you can't just throw it right away, and then if you're not careful, you might get caught, right? So it's never like none of like this one is. I don't think it's like ever really real, but it is again. It's a relatively if the Lowain is like rotating options properly, it can be a pretty difficult game of RPS and Mario Party, right?
Ready to rock?
Like you can be caught off guard by that, certainly.
You ready to rock?
Right? Lava removes a BP every time it hits. Yes. Oh yeah, right. Because you notice this is an SBA, it does no brave point damage, right? But yeah, this lava, boop, right? So he can remove way more than a normal SBA if you get hit by too many of these, right? He can take all of your fucking all of your BP away. But I find waifu install more forgiving than human pyramids. I think more people are more familiar with how to beat this because it's so much more bombastic and in your face, right? But yeah. So, man.
You ready to rock? You ready to rock?
Okay, this is a weird one because I leave the beginning of this, now that I actually like sat down and thought about all the tools in Lowain's kits, I leave this thinking I need to play this Road to Master to try and figure out what the weaknesses of this character are. Because they don't immediately jump out to me. Now, obviously, one thing is a lot of Lowain's stuff. Revolves around like he needs to like set up, and he needs time to do this, and like he can hide behind it and stuff like that. So like, I would imagine that the characters that Lowain really struggles into are either like the randomness of his food. Nah, because all of the options are good, right? Every option's good. 500 health or 8% meter is good, right? The randomness of his food is like, if you get the good ones, it's just genuinely game-warpingly broken, right? Spaghetti is like, it shouldn't be in the video game, right? But 500 health or 8% meter, that's very good,
Alright, let's do
right?
this.
If those were the only two things that Eat ever did, was either give him 500 health or 8% meter at random, it would still be one of the best U5 U's in the game. The fact that there's upside to this, where sometimes you get to be just the straight up, you get to be twice as tanky as Vasaraga, that is not, no, right? I imagine characters, like, a character like, who either doesn't have to deal with the bullshit that he sets up, or a character who just, like, rushes him down very well will give him trouble. Because Lowain is very good if he, like, he's insanely, absurdly good if he gets all this time to set up. But I could imagine that maybe he does, if he doesn't get to set up, it could be hard for him. And I'm not sure what characters are gonna do that. Like, obviously, there's, you know, but it feels more to me, honestly, looking at it, it's like if Lowain can free eat in a matchup, he just isn't gonna lose it, right? But even if like there's a matchup where he doesn't get as much time, like he only gets like his cooldowns to eat like once or something like that, that's still good, right? I mean, I guess the idea that he has to, like, there is going to be times where he'd have to give up, choose between eating or getting Oki, but there's also a lot of times where he can do both. We're going to play him. We're going to play him and figure it out, I guess, because I rated Gabagool yesterday, and he was talking about his top 5, and he mentioned that Lowain was, like, number 3 or something like that, or number 4. And I was like, I thought Lowain was good. I realized. But now that I'm thinking of it, I'm like, what are the downsides to this character? And they're not immediately jumping out to me. Like, now that I sit down and, he's the only character with a back run and not a dash. His back dash is not airborne ever, I guess? Yeah. So his back dash is that true? Is his back dash never throw involved? Is this correct? That doesn't seem like it. I guess it just shifts him out of the way fast enough. I think they universalized making back dashes throw involved like a year ago, right? So I don't think so. I don't think this is a downside. So he still gets airborne, right? They changed that on the patch. Yeah, I think it was the Beatrix patch. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Maybe his damage isn't so good. I mean, but with Human Pyramid, his damage is insane, right? I mean, okay, let's see what the character guide has. Maybe his damage is low? Maybe? Okay, cool, yeah, relatively normal there. He runs away, yeah. Goes Sam, bonk, bonk, into this, okay, cool. Are his anti-airs weak? I mean, his 2H isn't an amazing button, but it's fine. Lowain is a fine 2H. I don't know what his conversions off it are, but yeah, his 2H itself is okay. It's not bad. Bonk, 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 into this. Oh, you get heavy off that. Oh, that's very nice. Into Human Pyramids. Into overhead, overheads. Oh, you can get it off auto combo? Really? I guess his weakness technically is that he doesn't have many combos. We'll see about that. Maybe you're right. Maybe his reward on hit on average is low, but you gotta suspend that shit. Also disbands HPA lol. I did not realize that it said that. That's awesome. He's just like us. He's a millennial. I think I'm an elder Gen Z technically. But... Bonk, bonk. Okay, that is finicky. What am I doing wrong here? Bam! There you go. Yeah. I mean, you could definitely do more damage there, though, right? If I had to guess. Or I guess you probably can't combo into the overhead, right? You can only do that off 2H. Are the fireworks air untechable the whole way down? Oh, they are, but they don't combo into the overhead unless they're very high up, huh? Okay, because, yeah, getting into that overhead is where his damage starts to get really absurd, right? But you can't do that unless you get 2H. Okay, gotcha. Okay, and then what else you got for me? Anti-air combos? 2H into light awesome. What the hell? Whoa, okay. That actually is not that finicky. You just have to delay the awesome sauce a bit. That's a pretty decent, like, non-counter hit combo, I think. Right, okay. I mean, I'm sure you can do better than this, but I understand the general idea here, at least. Right, awesome sauce just for the moving forward, and then bonk bonk. Whoa, bam! 2H into the HPA Human Pyramid is like a 1 or 2 frame link. You get to buffer it though, right? So it's not actually a 1. Like, I assume you buffer that shit, right? MMMRS 2H SBA 9 fireworks into finisher. Yeah. Far M into this. Yeah, it has a crit chance, but it's 100% if it's not off cooldown. It's not on cooldown nowadays. And I say nowadays, like for a year, it's been like that. You would never do this, probably. You do Catabot, but you know, sure. You have to delay this so long. There you go. Double attack. It doesn't feel that hard. You can buffer it, probably, right? Okay, this is not really telling me anything. He gets close H off Raging Strike, but it's not a crouch and confirm, right? We did this earlier on standing, so cool. 1, 2, 3, bonk, bonk. Yeah, his close H is just fast enough that he can still do this. It's 10 frames. If it was 11, he would not be able to get close H after it. Human Pyramids. Oh, they're saying that you can do, like, overhead into that, into the finisher? Sure. Yeah, sure. Ora. This is funny. What the fuck? Oh, you can't do overhead off that. Gotcha. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, cool. I feel like they are not utilizing human pyramid very well. Okay, so that didn't really teach me anything. His combo trials did not feel very good. So for mid-screen, right? I feel like, yeah, if we don't want to spend anything, we could just do that, right? Or we could just do that into that. I'm more interested, honestly, about things that'll get me... Like, if we're not going to spend a resource, I want time. Like, I want, like, a knockdown. What does this look like? Plus 25. Down here. Plus 29. I want to, like, what is the most, like, the most time that, like, the most plus frames that I could get? Or distance, I guess. I mean, that's... Yeah, but you can't eat from there, right? It looks like you have to spend, yeah, some kind of setup 2-2x. How's Lowain? We haven't, like, played him yet. We're just kind of labbing, but he feels insanely good, actually, which I did, you know, now that I actually thought about, like, every part of his kit together at once. I really sat down and did this, as it turns out. Yeah, I guess you'll have to do some kind of fuck shit to actually get enough time to eat, right? You need to, like, spend meter or something. And you could also try to, like, do something like this, right? But that's... You could be punished there, certainly. You could do this into that, but it's not going to reach. I guess you could do this into that. Yeah, that's probably not so bad, right? Like this into that as well. Like, just set up something for them to deal with. This sends them further away. It's probably a good idea. Yeah. You almost don't want to back tech against this guy, right? 2-1-4M to 2-2M is usually the go-to. Yeah. You almost, like, don't want to back tech against Lowain, I think. It's probably a bad idea. I feel like he wants the space very badly. Kind of like Matera as well, right? You don't usually want to back tech out of Matera's combos. Like, if he just recovered in place here, it would actually be kind of harder for me to... I guess if you don't do... If you do that, then I can probably light Catbot. It'll get to you, at least. But still. Heartbreaking Brickblast is how terrifying Lowain truly is, kind of. Yeah, so, okay, cool. Yeah, and then if we want to spend meter, obviously we can do this. Off of this, is it like light Catbot into extension like that, or what do you do? You can push them a bit for an extra bit of corner carry? Something like that seems like... This is like corner to corner, basically, right? That seems pretty good. I can, like, summon the Catbot, push them while it's hitting them, and then get shit going from there. Oh, okay. You have to be a little careful to not do it too much, right? There you go. Oh, you only get the one, I suppose. Right? Depending on the spacing, you can get under the corner, but you can get to the corner by walking under them too. That's true, and that's actually easier too. And I get a wall bounce. Oh, that's just better. Oh, that's just better. Okay. Yeah. If I'm back to the wall, this is just straight better. Okay, cool. So if we're back to the wall, we can do this. And if we're not back to the wall, then it'll be very easy to, like, if we're, like, here, it'll be very easy to just get them, right? Like, it's way easier to just get them to the corner without having to do the pushing and stuff like that on Catbot. We can just do close H into the guy, right? Yeah. Sure. Nice. Cool. Sure, that's enough, honestly. We don't have to get too... I mean, also, I guess we could always just do, like, this, too. Oh, if I do all 3 hits, it's too much pushback, huh? If I do, like, all 3 hits here into Catbot, I can't catch up to her. So I guess you do, like, 1... You do, like, 1, 2? Maybe you could cancel close M a little bit early? Less pushback? Oh, no, yeah, 1, 2, and then you do it. Oh, still can't quite catch up. Okay, so it'll be a 1-button hit confirm. You do close M into Catbot, and then run from there. Okay, gotcha. So you could do that, too, I guess, if you really wanted to eat. Right, that would give you, more eating. Otherwise, in the corner for a BMB, if you get, like, I mean, anything into this, I assume, is my launcher, right? These guys also can obviously start a combo, right? I assume there's a lot of, like, this, right? Yeah. Like, reset. He even says reset when he fucking texts. It's great. I probably did, like, even just this. You know, it's plus and I get to eat every time I get a hit. Like, as the world's most basic Lowain combo, I do kind of like that. Obviously, it's low damage. 4,500 is quite bad, but, you know. Obviously, it could be a little better if we had the fellas in here and stuff like that, right? Damage gets a little better. We still get to eat, and, like, we can also, I guess we can also choose to extend it if we want damage. His 2M is really good for catching people since it's 7 frames and a low like Ladiva's. And I assume it converts into all my fellas. Like if I do this, that works. I think. Is that a combo? Okay, wait. Let me 38 hits. And if I do it normally, 37. Okay, so it did combo, yeah. So it converts into this as well, which is very nice if you do catch someone, I guess. Maybe not from far, though. If you're like a little bit further away, does it still... No, yeah, it does. Okay, cool. It's still combo. I just have him block after initial hits if I want to know if something's a combo or not. Let's do this. If he doesn't block, it's a combo. Okay, cool. And then you can also probably go into this too, right? Yeah. All the same shit is gonna work. Yeah, I don't know. His combos seem pretty good to me, you know? Like, it's not like he's shitting out damage or anything, but like... Yeah, I will say I can't use any of these guys in a combo unless they started it, right? Like, there's no point where I can, like, do a combo here and then call the boys, ever, right? It's just never... I can set it up for Oki, but yeah. Right? So his damage in the corner is like, relatively low, certainly. But I mean, I don't know. Is this a safe job? Yeah, I think so, right? Is Lowain actually a top tier character? He might be. He fucking might be. The more that I'm looking at it, the more I'm like, well, hold on a second. So what doesn't he do again? This, that. I mean, again, yeah, and if you want, his damage can be really good, right? With the overheads there. 1, 2, 3, this. Check it out. Right? Like, this just lets him do more damage than he really should, I think. Right? Again, that super did 4K right there. Now 8K off like auto combo into SBA isn't that great, right? But like it catch. Oh, it's not that it's not that great. It's about normal, I think, right? No? What? Hold on. What do you do again? If you're just gonna do like some random combo with Raging Strike off auto combo into SBA, I think it's actually pretty good. That's more than that, yeah. I mean, she can. The optimal would be like this. Into like 6-6H into close M into this. So I mean, that is pretty good actually. 8K with an SBA, never mind. That's actually very high because that's like, yeah, Ladiva's optimal is pretty high damage, and it does a little bit more than Lowain's off an SBA. So now certainly you can levy the criticism of him that he's never gonna have an SSBA to combo with, right? So like that's gonna be like he doesn't have like that extra stop to pull out, but yeah, Lowain's damage is low, right? Lowain's damage is low, but it's, you know, I don't know that by itself is something that really, and it can be quite good with, if he wants to spend, I assume if I want to spend meter in the corner too, I can get something a little better too. Because then I can actually combo with Catapult. I can do a similar thing to what we do in the mid-screen in the corner, right? Yeah. You can't call the boys here, like, ever, right? Like, I assume there's no universe where I call the fellas and... Oh, I can't call the fellas while Catbot is out? Or are they both projectiles or something? No, I can't. Oh, I totally can, right? Hold on. That looks like if I hit her for a sec to keep her in place. Yeah. I mean, it's not that good of a combo, though. Right? I feel like just Catbot is probably just better anyway. You can call the boys when the combo ends, too. Yeah, it's probably better to just call them for Oki, right? But is this like, worth doing at all? Like, I'd spend 50 to... Oh, it's a little finicky. Okay. He doesn't have quite the top-tier Build-A-Bearing in some ways, but I guess it's just a really fucked up launch, to be fair. You have to do, like, one hit, right? Let's see. Like this, that, into one, into this, or something? Oh, but it side swaps now. I see. But I guess I could probably 2H there? Is that, like, another way to set up into the guy without a Brave Point? If I do one into this, into two... Oh, wait, side swapped a second ago. Hold up. I have to do it quicker. That looks like a way like I can maybe set up into the U Catapult without spending a Raging Strike, which would be nice. Booyard. Sure. Oh, I can just 2H her there, too. Oh, okay, that works, right? That's usually be a bit more consistent, right? This, that, this. 2H and then U Catapult, probably? Hold up. It'd be nice to be able to set up into the Catapult nonsense without needing to spend Brave Coat, right? That'll get us a lot of eating and a lot of value. Huh? Oh, but Catabot's still on the screen! I've been fucking robbed, man. Ooh, wait, okay. How was I setting it up where I was actually, like, I was hitting her on the delayed part of it? Like that? There you go, yeah. So it's a little finicky, but we can do that. And then we just eat 3 times and, like, still R+. Yeah, pretty good. That's certainly, like, that's a lot of meter expenditure, but, you know, interesting. His damage is low. That's the one thing that I'm seeing is that Lowain is not hitting, like, crazy hard or anything like that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's play like 20 minutes of Lowain and then we'll call it. But okay. Let's see. Maybe he feels better on paper than he is in practice. So I think in practice, in like S+ and S++ and stuff, he's actually just going to be even better because a lot of his fake shits is going to work more than it should. But we'll try not to do too much fake shit. I think. Like I'm gonna try not to human pyramid people as like just pressure. I'm gonna try not to do too much stuff that is like straight up not real. I'm gonna try to not eat too much when I can't get away from it. I'm going to try and play Lowain as like real as I can. Hitbox on 2H seems oddly small. It's okay. It's not great certainly, but it's okay. Oh, an anti-air combo by the way. I did want to figure one of those out. Hold up. That's true. On counter hits. Can I just do some shit like this? Yep. Oh, but wait, I can't get that? Oh, I can't. Okay. So we have to just get like a close H. That's pretty good though, right? I mean, it's probably not the world's greatest anti-air combo, but like it works. And I guess if we have 100 meter, we can actually just do some shit like this, probably, right? Very easily. Yep. Oh boy. Oh man, don't get anti-air by Lowain with 100 meter, huh? Okay. It's not that much damage actually. It's a little less than I thought. That's good. I was like seeing the damage count up, and I was worried about what the Ender was gonna do, but actually, I mean, 6.5 is good. But yeah, it could be worse. Bonk. Yeah. That's still good damage though. You can do M Catabot. I probably can do more if I do something else. Oh, I see. Yeah, we can do more here. Hold up. Oh, you only get the bounce once. Okay. What do you get off the shitty bounce? Spicy enough? Yeah, it's the awesome sauce. You get it? He's asking you if you think the awesome sauce is spicy enough. Close M, gotcha. Bonk. Into M Catabot. Into another raw U skill, right? Because it's off cooldown by that point. Style on it. And then into eating. I mean, that's pretty good, right? I'm very okay with that. And like even if we, I think that's corner to corner from like anywhere basically, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. He seems pretty good to me. I'm going to try and not use like okay, I'm losing this match, so I'm just gonna like human pyramid on wake up because this person's not gonna be able to block it, you know? Unless like we know we're fighting a Smurf or something, I'm going to try and play Lowain with like the real. No, I was gonna say honestly, but again, that word is useless. The real stuff. We're gonna try to do the stuff that is actually good and not just a knowledge check. Oh, hello, wellness. We can parry knee on reaction, so that's nice. Well, that's assuming I can react. Thank you for healing the chip damage from wellness's knee. It's much appreciated. Booyard. Oh, I meant to do the H version. It's my bad. Predictable. Oh. Holy shit! I'm like actually getting like fucking enamored with the eating, man. Once it's hit me like a couple of times, and you wouldn't be able to tell unless you were paying close attention. Oh, he actually jumped over it. Well done. Aha! Oh boy. Okay. That's fair. What'd he say?
Predictable.
Corn on the cob.
Dude, how much health have I had this round?
Almost had me.
How much health did I have that round, right? I think I had like over 20,000 on our very first game. Like, am I crazy? Does one just get full cinematic on that from anywhere? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like Wilness did much more than 16,000 damage to me. Maybe I'm wrong.
Predictable. Not yet. Predictable.
You can't get too comfortable just jumping over that shit, because I can decide that I don't want to as well.
Predictable.
There. Wilness JU is a very good air there. Yep, you can't get too comfy just jumping over my shit either, right? We can absolutely make you hurt for it. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I tried to get funny with it. I should not have been. No one, yeah. I mean, okay, that's probably a really good matchup for Lowain. I'm not gonna lie to you. But, like, yeah, you know? Bait it. That's actually kind of nice, but that's not cancelable, right? Fucking eat and then air unblockable him after. That can't be real. Predictable. It just converts. Dude, the Catbot is too good, I think. Wait a second. My boys got me. If no one else got, and I can eat a couple times now. How about an SBA gauge boost small? He was dead. I just like. I can eat again. Dude, my health. He's hit me. I promise this is not a perfect. Ah. Cattlebot is what carries Lowain, TBH. I mean, the eating feels pretty good. Cattlebot, like, is allowing me to eat, but the eating is where I'm like, I've had like so much health in every single one of these rounds. Though Cattlebot is very good. Don't get it twisted. Even if he blocks it, I get to eat. I'm not even like playing good anti-wellness. I'm not like DPing the knee at all or anything, right? I'm just like getting hit and then not being punished for it because I'm playing Lowain. I could have side-swapped him there too. Spaghetti, oh my god, pasta la vista. You know, listen, I know it's like it's S+, right? So it's not like, oh, this Wilness is like the god of getting in on Lowain or anything like that. But like, you know, I don't really know what to say. Cause like I wasn't even like, I was not even like I wasn't even trying to do like that much. I was just hiding behind Catbot and eating, and then punishing him for trying to get past Catbot, which he kind of had to do because he couldn't let me eat, right? Like I was not like, oh, fake bro said guard button check. I was not like doing a bunch of like stupid shit, you know? Like I was just like hiding behind Catbot, eating. He could not afford to let me eat because I would just become immortal with infinite meter. So he had to try and get past Catbot, and when he tried to get past Catbot, I killed him for it, right? I don't know. Gâteau. Love is cake, so true. That's French for like cake, right? Or something like that. You gotta play Lowain like a bitch, you get in their head so much you just win. I mean, he's his owner, I think. He feels, or he's at least, yeah, feels that way anyway. Certainly feels like it's a very good way to play him. Okay, let's see. Grand is a character with a bit more mobility. And also, you know, very rush down inclinated. Let's see. Oh, it's EX Grand even. Honestly, eating when I'm, yeah, I almost like want to take some damage, so the eating is more worth. Oh yeah, 2M, don't forget about that. DP is fair. Uh-oh. Oh, it's -5, Granite. You can't punish it that easy. Oh, I'm in there. Traded with his EX Fireball, even if I didn't get the value out of it, then like, you know, sure. That's 1,000 health. So in this round, I've gotten, I think, 1,500 health so far. Oh, I could have Raging Struck and killed him there. Oopsie. 1,800 health, I have. Oh, that was almost 1,850. I was almost more health than Basaraga right there. That's 1,850. There you go. Okay, cool. One kind of does nothing against H Catbot. I'm not sure anyone does anything against H Catbot, if I'm being completely real with you. On wall balance, you can heavy. Gotcha. Oh, that's 1,000 health that's wasted. It's weird, like, I almost want to get hit a couple... There you go. Now we can get value out of our eating. H-Catabot is not quite such a good idea to use up close and personal like that. There you go, 1,500 health right there. So now I have more health than Siegfried, but less health than Vasaraga. Now I have the same health as Vasaraga. That's good. Oh! Okay, I got a little greedy. It's okay, though, because I have as much health as Voss. So I can tank these. Now I have more health than Vasaraga. That's good to know. Oh, he just smashed. I thought I was trying to throw him. Oh, nice. Good throw. What? Okay. Bonk, 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 bonk. Run under. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, you don't get the second big bounce. Right, I forgot. That's on me. Because even playing the game, he's just eating. And well, I mean, by the way, again, I had less than... Yeah, that's fair. I had less than 2,500 health at the end of that round, I think. The only reason I won that is because of all the extra health I got off. I had 19,000 health that round. You know? I'm not doing any of the good Lowain shit. I'm not like... I just have 19,000 health, and that's something that a character shouldn't have, is kind of the thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just really hard. There's a reason that even Vasaraga does not have 19,000 health. When I fight Lowain, it's not about hitting him, it's about making him spend BP. Got us quit, can't blame him. I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of rage quits playing Lowain like this. Oh, hello, Gran. You can plug if you want, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna play differently, but like, if you want to just like pull the Ethernet cord real quick. There you go. Yep. Just... No? Okay. I thought he did. I'm not gonna play differently. I'm not gonna feel bad for you and start rushing you down or anything like that. You know, it's just a, okay, well, I'm on full HP, so I don't need to eat as much. Oh, no 6 throws for me. A little too fast with it. Thank you for damaging me. Oh, by the way, get side swap. Oh, never mind. It wasn't a cooldown. Don't get side swapped. I'm a liar. He only has that crazy ass combo if he, it only gets the guaranteed crit if it's off cooldown. I think if it's on cooldown, it's like, some chance to crit. I forget what it is. I think it's 25 or something. Just the best fireball in the game, which gives me 500 health. But, like, the corn, getting 500 health is really nice, by the way. Like, getting the corn and getting... Oh, nice. And getting 500 health is... Oh, it's minus 12. I could have fucking killed him for that. Yep, can't safe jump that shit. Rex's worst nightmare, Lowain that only wants to eat his ogre gap food and run. Oh, you're right, this is kind of an ogre cap run. To make one of your bit things, listening to the intros, Lowain has the best intros? That's actually true. Maybe because Lowain has actually all the best intros. Maybe we don't skip them for this run. I'll try and fight my muscle memory. I have by the way, I have 17,000 health now. 2 corns has made me equal to Siegfried's, who spends his own health to get damage. 1750 now. 1, 2, 3. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That's 1850 now, or 18,500. I am now officially the highest HP character in the game. Oh, that was 20,500. Okay. We are reaching levels that could never, ever be balanced by any fighting game dev team. That's good. I meant to do it as a combo in my defense. I'm trying not to just lane people out with human pyramid, but like, I meant to do it as a combo and I fucked it up. I had 20,500 health that round, in case you were curious. My bros. 1, 2, 3. Oh, too much eating, too much eating. I'm trying to get custom with it. This guy's an OG. He's swap dodging brave counters. Oh, nice. Well done. Can't low profile Grand 2N circle. Now that I've gotten my veggies. Oh! Brother is backdashing like it's 2x KO. I heard the new build is a little bit less just run away from your opponent and time them out build. I did not mean to reset into that. That's my bad. I mean, dude, I feel bad. Oh, God. Oh, this actually... I feel... I actually, like... Hit me, man. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. Cool. I deserve that for sure. I deserve to miss my punish there. If the world has any justice in it. Oh my God. It's a fucking low. Salad found it. And he's so fucking corny the whole time. Salad found it. Fuck yourself. Oh, 17,000 health. We've passed Siegfried. Or no, we're at Siegfried. We haven't passed him yet. Bam. Set up Catabot. He's gonna jump. Oh. I had the right idea, but I didn't have the... Oh, right. You can frame trap off armor break like that. Very true. Unfair and balanced. As now we've passed Siegfried. And I think Gran is dead now. Maybe not, actually. I fucked up this combo real bad. Yeah. It's okay, we can get more health. And now we have passed Vasaraga. Now we're at 19,500 health. Can we not do any more of this today? Can we do this tomorrow? Can I think I'm gonna end the stream. You can have a break? I don't know if I can do a full day of this. By the way, this isn't just like obviously people in S Plus are, you know, worse into zoners, but this is like different. This is like, you can't let him eat, right? You can't let him eat. You can't let him eat. You can't let him eat. It's the strongest win condition in the entire game, right? And as a result, you have to just fucking rush him down, right? Like, there's no, it's not like, oh, it's just these poor S Plus players who don't know what to do. No, like, they're doing kind of the right thing. Maybe they're getting, like, they're going in a little too belligerently, right? They're being, like, too easy to stop in how they're coming in. But, like, the idea that they have to just, like, the fact that they're just all rushing me down like this and dying for it, they have to, right? They have to. Because, like, what do you do if, like, look at this. You can't not. Eating is way too good to give Lowain any amount of space. Right? It's way too good to give Lowain any amount of space. So you have to rush him down. You heal so much. I mean, at every single game that we've played so far, I think we were the highest HP character in the game. Right? Every single game, every single round we've played, we've had more HP than Vasaraga. You gotta have a solid foundation fighting a zoner like Lowain. But yeah, it's not even like, oh, you know, why are you rushing at the zoner? You're gonna die. That's exactly what the zoner wants you to do. No, it's like, what are you supposed to? You have to do it. Wait, you gotta fucking, you're going to like slowly work your way in against Lowain? What do you mean? I'm distraught, man.
I put on hair gel this morning.
I've never so quickly. Because, like, listen, we fight like, I'm smurfing on all these master runs, on all these different characters. We've played Matera, we've played Fairy, we've played Vikala, we've played other zoners, we've played characters with good win conditions. It's never felt quite like this. And again, you'll notice, I am really doing my best to not be, like, knowledge checking people, right? Like, I'm not just, like, running up and, like, oh, I have 100 meter. The human pyramids. You don't know how to fuzzy block. You're gonna die now, right? That's not what we're doing, right? Like, I'm doing my best to not just play. Oh, you know, like, I'm gonna 668 you, and you don't know that it's a side swap, right? I'm trying to, like, I'm playing Lowain as a zoner, basically, right? Like, I'm not trying to do anything to, like, knowledge check these S pluses, because obviously Lowain is, like, the best character in the game or something like that in S plus, right? No one knows anything that he does, but, like, it's not honest Lowain, it's at least, like, I'm doing the stuff that's, like, strong on Lowain that isn't a knowledge check. AKA, I can set up all these things that force you to deal with them and just heal thousands of HP behind it while you watch, right? That's to call that honest. I mean, we talked about at length about how I don't think honest is a good word to use in the first place, but, like, if honest has a meaning, it's definitely not fucking this, right? So I'm trying not to gimmick people out, right? I'm trying to do the stuff that I see is, like, actually probably real and good on Lowain, right? Catabot is very hard to deal with, right? If you get knocked down by the bros, he can just, like, use that time to do it. If you, like, block the U fireball, get hit by the U fireball, he can just eat a bunch, right? I'm not just, like, running up and, like, doing dumb shit to people because they don't know what to do about it. And yet, it feels, like, fucking impregnable, right? Space 2 on Pharrell's also real for pressure? Yeah. I'm dying on this propaganda hill. Lowain is low tier? Okay, so... yeah, I mean, at the very least, that's definitely not right. Right? Claude, he put a smile in. That means he's joking, right? It's obvious. Roughly tip of far M, 2 on Pharrell's actually plus, yeah. That's obviously not right. But now I'm like, how good is this guy? And obviously, it's too early. I really want to see, you know, I almost want to play this character further into Master, even. Because I'm so flabbergasted. Lowain is top 5? Believe it? He fucking might be. Lord now was right. People asked for nerfs to Belial and Cat. Now we gotta hold all of Lowain's nuts. Because, like, I wonder, you know, are the S++s going to, like, make it way harder for me to, like, keep my space and just eat behind it and shit like that, and they're gonna make fewer mistakes, and, you know, they are, certainly, but, like, is it gonna matter? Is it gonna feel like, oh, this isn't, like, a real game plan anymore? Or, like, you know, are Master rank people gonna do this, right? Can't believe people were downplaying this. In my defense, I was like, I don't know what Lowain does, and outwardly, he just seems like he doesn't do that much damage, and, like, some of his stuff is fake. So I didn't think he was that good. But I was always, Lowain was the, like, one of 2 characters, and even more so than UL. Lowain was always a character where I went, he doesn't seem great to me, but I don't know what he does. Right? I don't know what he, like, I always caveated it, right, with Lowain. And now that, like, I've learned some stuff, and then we actually start playing him and, like, looking at all of his kit as a whole, I'm like, fuck, man, I don't know, maybe he is, I don't know if he's top 5, but, like, he feels.
Cheer me on now.
What argument did I walk into, and how do I know it feels wrong? Lowain has jump scared me. Lowain has seriously jump scared me. We're gonna keep playing this guy tomorrow, and unironically, when are you inviting Incendiate on stream? I'd be super curious to hear a really good Lowain's thoughts on it.
I put on hair gel this morning.
Because again, like, I'm not saying like, oh, Lowain he's literally the best character in the game, but I'm like, no, this guy, like, this is a very strong game plan and a very strong win condition, and it forces people to play into it, right? Like, he might, maybe he's, I don't know. Lowain turtling OP? I mean, maybe you can get him on ringside, maybe. Oh, I have to do one. I didn't do one of those last week because we were, like, doing wellness and stuff. But I do want to get someone on for this week. That's true. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, right? Doesn't mean I have to play a set with Lowain, of course. Yeah. Lowain can turtle and jump you just like Matera? Yes. And while Matera is obviously also very good. The difference is, while Lowain is turtling, he's healing, right? Get Degar lagging on for Lucy? Could certainly do that. But yeah, it's like he's healing. You know what I mean? I don't know. We're gonna stop. We're just gonna stop. I'm gonna pick my league for Champions Meet. I'm gonna go eat some food. And I don't know. We're gonna get Lowain to Master tomorrow, maybe, and we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see if I keep playing him. I don't know, but he's jump scared me. All this Lowain got me hungry. It's true. The pasta looks very good. It's got like some like green peppers on or some jalapenos or something. I don't know, but the pasta does look very good. But yeah, I didn't. It's like it wasn't even when we started playing him. It's when I started breaking him down. I was like, so his 5U is like one of the best 5Us in the entire game, maybe the best. And this U Fireball is one of the best Fireballs, and his DP's bad, but he's got DP and a parry, so it's kind of good for him. And also, Catabot is like one of the best Fireballs in the game, and also he's got like a really nice Lariat that he could use, and also his buttons are actually pretty good, and I was like, wait a second, everything I'm saying about this guy is that he's great to amazing to okay at worst. Where's the weakness? We'll see. I'm a little stone locked right now. I feel like it may just be you learning how to zone progressively over your runs is affected this moment. It could be a case of downplaying zoning. Well, I mean, no, because even the other zoner characters that I played, like I think Matera, I think Matera was very strong. And I think this patch he probably is. You know, I wasn't on the top tier train before. I think he probably is now, certainly. And then, you know, I thought Fairy was pretty good too. Vikal is bad, but Vikal is bad. Right. The weakness is that he's annoying as hell to listen to. No matter how you play Lowain, he always feels fun. It was like I was having too much fun. Like I felt bad. You know what I mean? Like, what I was doing to that Grand, I was enjoying that too much. You know? Like, that didn't feel right. But it was so fun. But it was, like, evil. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. Maybe it gets impossible to do this to good players, to like actually just zone them out like this. Like maybe Lowain does not have a proper zoning toolkit, so he ends up needing to actually interact way more, and then eating becomes a much bigger choice of like we'll have to eat or get Oki kind of thing. We'll see. It'll make itself apparent as we play him and fight better and better players, right? For now though, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I actually have to go like hard reset. I don't even know, man. I'm gonna end the stream on YouTube here, and we'll find someone to raid on Twitch, I guess. But have a wonderful rest of your day, fellas, on YouTube. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing more Lowain. So if you enjoyed the last 20 minutes, you're gonna love tomorrow. But yeah, let's goodbye YouTube, and let's find someone to raid on Twitch.